Hello everyone. I'm gonna call Geflügel right now. Hello Geflügel. We are already online.
That's great. So
Yes.
that way people can actually hear how Skype sounds.
That's not how Skype sounds. I'm not sure if
It,
that was however Skype sounded.
that's totally how Skype sounded. So shut up.
Never. Okay. So, hello everybody. Stream
Hello.
started.
It did?
And it did, yeah. And because it's like 8:03. And
time is a mysterious force.
yes. Playing some new background music from CrossCode. Now I'm gonna play the
CrossCode.
Yeah, gonna play the Bergen
How lame.
tracks. Yeah, such a lame soundtrack, right? Okay, I already tweeted, so I think we are actually good to go. We also posted. I mean, we waited a couple of minutes, so the commercials should be over. They're not that long, right?
Usually like a minute or something.
Alright. Yeah, it is a long time over. So, okay. Welcome to our dev stream. I'm Felix aka Laxen, and with me connected to Skype is again Geflügel aka Henne. Who does not sound like
hello.
Skype at all. So,
I'm totally sounding like Skype.
yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Wait, no, the stream's not over yet, so I'm not supposed to say that. So,
Well, if you have to leave, then thanks for watching.
yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gone. Goodbye. Yeah. We will do some game dev today because it's a game dev stream, and let's talk about what we will do today. So, yeah, great news. Version 0.3 was released this week on Wednesday actually already. So I hope all of you already had a look, and we had of course some bugs at the beginning, but we already published one bug fix version 0.3.1, and it should fix at least most of the quest bugs, we hope. There might be some left, and I think there's still a problem with Scala, right?
Actually, Stefan fixed that. It was just a small thing.
Yeah, but it's not released yet, I think. So
no, it's not released yet. Yeah.
Yeah, we do plan to release the next version 0.3.2 on next week Tuesday, we said, so about this time. So it will be soon enough, and we'll add a couple more questions, fixes, and
Yes,
alright, there's already stuff going on, a lot of smileys. Hi Radical Fish, shout out to Leah. Hi Force A Nature. You have a question. Okay, I was wondering if you can make a character similar to Leia based on Man Layer. You mean essentially make Man Layer, that's what you mean, right? Yeah. Stretch goal, maybe DLC and stuff, so we'll think about it. Yeah.
Well, you will most likely at least have an NPC that is like Man Layer.
Yeah,
Kind
exactly.
of, yeah.
So about what we will do today. I will work on the dungeon, because, I mean, the next big feature in CrossCode will be the next dungeon, which is a cold dungeon. And you will actually get the heat ball in this dungeon, so spoilers, but okay, maybe that was really a spoiler, but yeah, you actually get the heat ball in the cold dungeon. And so we just started, and today I will work on tile sets, but not necessarily too much sprite art, maybe a bit of that, but it will actually start with a bit of programming. But I think it will still be interesting because it's very visual programming. I'm gonna work on the height map again. I think I did this before on one of the streams. I'm working on the height map again. The goal is that you can actually generate those dungeon maps from the height map, because it just turns out that height map, whenever we get the height map to work, mapping is so much easier and faster. So
definitely.
It is actually, because the code base for the height map generator was frankly horrible, because I was just hacking everything. I actually spent just the whole last day just cleaning things up and getting
Yeah,
things to work again.
your programming was terrible. It was
Yeah, well, that's
Felix, please.
that's how it is when you just hurry up and do it something to match one specific use case, and then you try to extend it, and it turns out, whoa, that doesn't really work so easily. And then I had to restructure everything. And yeah, I did that, and it's working. It's much cleaner now, and now actually, what I'm doing right now is still extending the height map to actually generate the maps we need to have for the dungeon. And that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna do some coding. You can actually see the horrible code base of the height map generator, and how I'm gonna like generate certain shapes of maps that haven't been possible before. Okay, we got a couple more questions. Radical Fish Games, have you tried my multiplayer mod yet? I saw it in the forum, unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
I didn't find the time to try it yet, but I actually really want to have a look, because I'm actually really curious how well this works, because I just think that multiplayer is like a really difficult feature to add, so if that actually works well, that would be a real surprise to me, quite frankly. It would be very amazing. I'm gonna check it out sometime next week, I promise. But so far I didn't find the time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've forgot it as well.
Okay. So.
By the way, Felix, we kind of have a surprise planned for the stream, but should it remain a surprise for later? Or
I think we can already tell them about it, so they know what's gonna happen, I think. So, we actually got somebody made a suggestion that we could play their game. So it's about the game is called Sky Arena. That's actually by some fellow game developers here from Germany, and we met them on several events like the role-playing convention and Gamescom. They're very cool people, and they have a very cool game, and we're gonna play. We promised to show off this game a bit in the stream, and we will do this right after the game development part. So we actually get one of the guys on Twitch here, Skype, I mean, so he will join us on Skype, and he can tell us about the game, and we're just gonna play it. That will be around 10 o'clock, I think. So expect to actually have some gaming on this channel around 10 o'clock. So if you're curious about that, the game is really cool. It's very much like a multiplayer Lilith Wars game, I would say. It's pretty much
so basically like Lilith Wars.
Yeah, it's essentially Lilith Wars, only focusing on multiplayer.
And not only that, it's kind of like Lilith Wars mixed with an arena shooter, I would say, because you basically fly around, you collect power-ups and special weapons, and you have quite some really cool combat maneuvers that you can pull, kind of like Lilith Wars.
And I already know that I will be beat up very badly in this game, because both Geflügel and, of course, the developer have much more practice in that one than I have.
Well, it has been quite some time since I played it last time, so...
Yeah, and
I still need to look if I can even get it running properly on my system. But
yeah, I already sent you the key, right?
Yeah, I've installed it already, but I haven't started it. I will do that.
It works
later.
pretty well on my machine, at least. So
okay, I think it should work out pretty well.
All right. So, yeah. So unfortunately, we won't have any vote today because I don't really have a lot of options. I'm really focused on this one topic right now, so I really want to work on this and get it done. And so unfortunately a bit less sprite art today. I mean, we had a lot of sprite art the recent streams, so I hope you are fine with that. Now, before we start this, there's actually one cross-central question. But it's actually a bug report, which is interesting that people send us bug reports on cross-central.
Why not?
Like there's a save state, which is huge in that bug report, and now the whole layout is broken. I'm probably gonna like at least modify or remove this question just because it breaks our layout too bad. Anyway, yes, so there's a bug report. It's a very special bug report. It's this one where decrease ref is called and we get a negative count. You got this one too, Geflügel, right? Recently.
Which one?
The one where the reference count for a certain file is negative and then it crashes.
Oh, yeah.
And actually we only got this bug I think 3 times in total. So it doesn't happen very often, which makes it actually really hard to fix. But we actually got some theory why it might happen, because Henne said it happens right when you left the map, right? Like
Yeah,
immediately.
I basically left the map, and in the meantime, a bunny basically died or
Exactly.
something. This was
So something parallel when like an enemy is dying just at the right time while you leave the map. I think this error might happen, and I should be able to fix this, I think. I already got an idea how I could like simply add one condition and make sure that it doesn't happen, but the big problem here is that we cannot reproduce the bug, and as long as you can't reproduce the bug, it's really hard to fix, and especially to make sure that it is actually fixed. I mean, you can just add this fix now, but it's hard to check if it actually
yeah.
is removed. So, but anyway, so we are aware of this bug, and we will make sure to fix it if we can. So, right, so that's the only cross-central questions. Again, people, if you have the Watcher perk, just ask your questions. We are ready to actually spend some time answering your questions if you ask something in more detail. So that's the hope, like the advantage of having the Watcher perk. Alright, I think I will tune down the music now, because we usually don't have so much music.
I can't hear it anyway, so
Yeah,
whatever.
it was just a burden tray theme. I like that one.
Okay, I'm gonna
So,
try to wait a second. Let me just check the. Yeah, by the way, is Adlessa? Yeah, Adlessa's here. All
hi
right.
Lesser.
I'm just gonna check out Sky Arena real quick and see how it
Okay.
runs, and in that time I can't read you any questions.
Okay.
Obviously, just
So, mm,
pregnancy
actually-
test came back. Pregnancy test came back negative. Could not reproduce. Bug closed. What?
you're just skipping all the interesting questions, and just reading the important stuff, I see. Anyway, so we had a question here. Actually, let me just adjust here the Skype chat window a bit. That looks better. Yeah. Force in Nature, I again ask, are you guys working on the OS X and Steam OS Linux version of CrossCode? We actually, with 0.3, we released a DRC only, DRC free version of CrossCode for Linux and Mac OS, and it seems to work, though there are still some issues with file permissions. I still have to figure out how we can actually solve those issues in our build procedure and make sure that the right files are sent to the players. And as soon as we solve all these issues, we will also upload these versions on Steam. So I hope this will happen soon. It's just that I just have to allocate some time to actually do this properly. That's all. So yeah, we're working on it, and hopefully you will have those versions soon. Okay, any other questions? I think that's all. Alright.
Windowed fastest. Okay, let's see how it runs.
Okay. So I got just gonna open the map editor. Now let's finally show my desktop. Here we go. So this is Weltmeister. Probably not the first time you saw it on this stream. And let me just show you a quick introduction to the height map first. The height map is this idea that we have a tile-based editor, but working with a lot of tiles is difficult if you have a lot of layers like we have. Because we have so many different heights in CrossCode, for each height you need multiple layers. And just setting all these tiles by hand, especially for these glyph structures, takes a long time, and that's kind of still an understatement, because just doing this map here probably takes about an hour. Okay, maybe that's a bit too long, but we have larger maps than this, and it really takes a long time to actually assemble these kind of glyph structures. Because it took so long, we created the height map, and it allows you to just set the height for each tile and also the terrain, like terrain. I always mispronounce this one. I think
Terrain.
no, terrain. Whatever, like
Terrain, yeah, the,
something like
something like
this.
that.
And yeah, and then you can just press A or Shift A to automatically generate all the other layers out of this layer. And that works pretty well for outside areas. Has been working for a long time. But now we are talking about inside areas. That's namely caves and of course the dungeon. Some time ago, I actually already did the height map generation for caves, and that looks like this. So it's actually the same idea. You just specify the different heights, and when you provide a
Felix,
yes,
do you know how to reduce the sound of music in Sky Arena?
uh, no, maybe you.
Okay,
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
ask
do
Oliver.
just gonna go to the system sound otherwise
Yeah,
because can't find any option menu
I'll probably have to
because
do this
it's
myself later then.
yeah because it's getting really loud for. I mean the music is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's a bit distracting when I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'm just gonna reduce it in my system. Okay, this is. Oh, it's still really loud. Holy crap. Oh. Yes.
Yeah. So, right. So that worked well for outside. Yeah, have been talking about the cave map. So the idea here is that you can provide a height, and if this height is above the highest layer that you have defined in your map settings, then this will be essentially be black. So it will be just darkness, and you can't see beyond that. Now the inside rooms in CrossCode, if you noticed, are kind of special because you see the walls on the back wall, but on the front wall, the walls are just hidden. It's not like there's something you can run behind. You cannot run behind the blackness. It's just there's nothing. It's just the whole wall is cut. That's why you can just what you see here down here is essentially the edge of the floor,
Hmm?
not the edge on the wall. And to make this happen, I had to kind of make this work on the height map generation. I had to do some tricks, and I managed to
Oh.
do that. But then it was a huge mess, and then I had to clean it up. That's what I did yesterday, and now it works fairly well. So just to give you some demonstration, I can now, let's say, okay, I want these tiles here. Gonna press A, and here you go. You got some new platform, or the platform was extended. Here's how it looks like. Oh, that looks kind of strange. That's better. So it also works pretty fast. You can just quickly go back and forth between the two views, do adaptations until it looks like, and actually it's pretty works really well working with a height map like this. Okay, so that's more or less the current state.
Hmm?
What I did now for the dungeon is I had to integrate entirely different graphics because I mean these walls on the cave are very similar to the cliffs in Bergen area, but for the code dungeon we actually have two things. We also have cliffs. There will actually be cliffs inside the dungeon, but you also got the mechanical components. And this one I just copied from Rhombus Dungeon for now. So these will be of course different graphics in the end. So I'm not working with final graphics here. I actually decided to first do the technical work, and as soon as this one works well, I will start working on the graphics so I can essentially optimize the graphics for the new system that we developed. Um, anyway, so you have two different kind of textures here. We have like the wall structure and the iron metallic structure. And the metallic structure is different in some ways. That, for instance, you see like there's a pattern that repeats upwards, so I had to kind of make this one work, and I managed to do this. But there's one feature that's still missing, and that's what I'm gonna trying to explain now. So I'm just gonna map this here.
By the way, the game is running pretty well.
Okay, awesome.
Just it would be really nice to have like sound options.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, the music is really awesome. I noticed again just
Mm-hmm.
now, but it gets really loud if you, yeah, if you talk too hard.
Musst ins Spiel gehen und, sorry, you have to go into the game and press start and then pause. In pause you can actually,
Okay, maybe
you're
I
supposed to
think
be
I
able to
tried,
do it.
but okay, I will try it again. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
So you have to go inside the game to actually then
mhm.
press pause and then should be able to do it. That's what Oliver tells me. Um, so, so here's the current limitation that I will try to fix today.
Now I get it. I have to go inside a real game and then
Mm-hmm.
because I was still in the main menu. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you have to go inside the real game,
Mhm.
exactly. So here's the limitation. Right now, the height map only supports diagonal corners. So you can only have a corner with a diagonal shape. What's not possible is to have the perfectly rectangular corner, so like a sharp corner. That's not really possible right now. You can actually map this, so I can just go ahead and say, right, I'm just gonna fill this one with square-shaped tiles, and that means they're all perfectly square. There's no rounding going on, so there will be no diagonals for these tiles now. When I generate this, you will probably see that it looks kind of buggy. So that doesn't look good. Um, Goal is that we fix this, and it should look like this. Just gonna map this by hand now. You can actually see how long this takes then. So just gonna paste this here. That's actually the wrong tile. I need this here. And this. Then I go up.
Okay.
So we already got the graphics. We just have to. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just ate a
Okay.
sandwich. So. um,
Yeah, same. Okay, there is a menu here, but oh, okay, now I got it. You have
got
to
it
go on start and then press the pause button that is on the.
on the
Okay, that
start.
makes sense.
What? Okay.
Yeah, you have to get inside the game,
Mm-hmm.
then press start to get inside the menu, and then press on a pause button that you can see on the left.
Why?
I mean,
It sounds.
it's early access. I guess they
Yeah,
will
I guess
make
it's
it
already
more,
X.
a bit
Right.
more. Okay.
Alles klar. Yeah, Oliver is actually, I think, listening and watching our stream already, so
Yeah. Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah. So we found the solution. Yeah. All right. Okay. Back to our map stuff. We Right. So that's what we want to have. We want to have these kind of sharp rectangular corners, and I'm gonna work on the code to make this happen. And I hope I can do this inside the stream. Within the stream this time. I don't think it's actually a lot of work, but it's not the easiest thing to do. So I have to do some um, essentially reading tiles. The roughly described what happens is I have a procedure that just goes over all of these tiles or extracts some information out of them, which is more detailed. I mean, the information we here have is the height, that's the number, the terrain, I think it is, terrain, whatever. It's this kind of texture you see here.
Terrain.
Terrain,
Terrain.
terrain, nee,
Terrain.
whatever.
Oh,
Oh
oui,
god damn it.
oui.
Let's stop
Oh,
this.
good.
Let's stop this. And then
Okay.
finally the
Yeah,
shape, the shape of that tile, and there are 6 different shapes. The round shape means it's not decided yet. That one is the one that we usually use. It's converted to one of these here. It's either like the square one or one of the diagonals. But you're not forced to use this one. You can just set those shapes directly if you want to. And if you set those shapes, it's pretty clear what will happen. It's just directly converted to that shape. So let me just demonstrate this a bit. I can just go ahead and map something here manually using the right shapes. And once I have this, I can press A, and you see it generates exactly the structure that I provided. You can see this especially well on the collision here. For the round tiles, these are kind of converted. So if I now just do a similar shape with round tiles, it will automatically round the corners, and you get something like this. And that's very useful for cliff structures because there should be always roundish and it looks much better. So that makes it really easy to create those kind of maps. But for dungeons, we'll probably use those sharp tiles more often to make sure we get exactly the shape we want. But it's still much easier than doing everything by hand. So anyway, there's a procedure that essentially turns these round tiles into either a square one or one of these diagonals. We don't have to change this one. That one is good. What we have to change is another procedure that kind of determines the graphics type based on these kind of shapes. Because right now for a diagonal, it's pretty clear which graphic there is. There's only one kind of graphics for a diagonal shape. But for the square one, there are a lot of different graphics you can use. There's, let's just show some examples. There is like this shape, this one is square, it's just the floor filled. Then you get 4 different borders. You got the upward border, the left border, the right border, and here you got the south border. And then there is some that you wouldn't immediately see, but there are these inner tiles, which are almost like just a ground, but you see a little bit of that border in one of the corners, and I call these the corner tiles, and there are 4 of them. You can see those here pretty well. Like you see, it's exactly like the crown tile, but there's this one corner where you have a graphics, and you have to consider those so you have some seamless line along the edge. So it's very important to consider these kind of tiles. Now these are already generated. What we now have to do is that there is another type of graphics that can be generated out of this kind of square tile, and that's the corner. No, wait. Yeah, I call this one the square edge. Yes, this is the square corner. Or square something. Yeah, I call these the square tiles, and that doesn't have to make sense. It's just internal programming stuff. So yeah, then the first step is that we will now modify the code that when we get a square, we're just gonna look at the tiles around it and then determine, yeah, this is actually one of these square corner tiles. So, and I will start doing this right now. Okay, Hannah, I hope you paid a bit attention to the chat if there are any questions.
Oh no, I have to. I was doing the very important thing of preparing for the multiplayer battle
God
later.
damn it.
Okay,
You're already practicing, admit it.
Yeah, a bit. No, I was just flying around a bit and.
Yeah, great.
Well, Atlas hasn't written any questions.
Oh, there's Terranigma's 20th anniversary in 16 days. We should do a drawing. I have to write this down.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna write this down. Terranigma 20th anniversary.
I mean, we already have a drawing that we use all the time, like the layer level up pose that we use for the updates.
Yeah, no, I just want to make one with layer and arc. That would be awesome, I think.
You mean like them doing the level up pose back to back or something?
That might be an idea, yeah. Then we can think about ideas. I'm just gonna write this down. In 16 days.
Please,
so when is it again? Chronomoogle, if you can tell us, would be great. Just gonna want to write this down. So I hope the lag is not too long. Actually, we also, in case you missed it, we actually had another attempt of a stream with Freeze this week on Thursday. That didn't went too well because it turned out that Freeze didn't have very good internet connection at his place at the time. And the lag was literally 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
I don't know, must have been something like this because it really took forever for the stream to reach us. So, and it was essentially impossible to interact with the audience. That was, that wasn't too good. So we decided we will not do it again until Freeze has a better internet connection, which will hopefully be the case soon. Oh yeah, at least I can do a poll.
What kind of bowl?
I
I
think we
forgot.
got a spam bot here. At least this guy is just
Yeah, it happens to everyone these days. I mean, I've seen spam bots in even in like
yeah.
okay,
Just kick
in small
somebody
chats.
kick him. Kick him. Okay, no whatever.
But Felix, we
Yeah.
have to talk to him first. Maybe he
No.
will see the errors of his way.
Maybe you can solve the Turing test.
Yes.
No,
By the way,
that really
was the dialogue a shout out to a certain guest role, or was it just
it was just there. I thought the Turing test is an
okay?
interesting topic.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, it's an interesting topic and it fits, but I mean, it could have just as well been like foreshadowing for a certain guest role.
Hmm. Oh, now that you say it, yes, we do have Turing
Yeah,
in the game. I mean, that's no secret. We actually posted that. Actually,
it's the super.
that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
But
but I
Turing is
mean,
it's much more than just his character. I mean, he's a
yeah,
very famous
I know
person.
what Turing is.
It's more
Turing.
than just that. But yeah, that's actually a nice coincidence. Okay, so
I mean, I kind of no noticed it. I mean, especially because it was a part of the sections that I had to like translate, which wasn't all that simple with those sentences. But
what the fridge? How how do you color shift a game like this? What the fridge? I want to know how you did this.
what?
Whoa. Did you do the CSS or is it Oh, that's CSS animations. You can actually go and do this kind of stuff with CSS animations already. God damn it, I should really update my web knowledge. That's weird, but cool. Very cool. So, I just showed some stuff that posted in the chat. Um, right, so let's start coding. Okay, I already prepared actually the types. These are the different types. So that's the different shapes I was talking about. Actually, it's not just the shapes, it's the actual graphics that I extracted out of the shapes. Diagonal, I like the diagonal shapes there, and these are the square graphics I was talking about. And the goal is now to actually extract those, generate these kind of graphic types out of the shapes. Okay. Yeah, okay, CSS actually has hue color transition. I mean, that's awesome. The only downside is CSS, so CSS means you can't just apply it on the whole canvas. I wish you could just use these kind of things. I really want to have some hue transition functionality for canvas. I think there actually was some plans to do that. I'm not sure how the state about that is, but having a feature like this would be very awesome. You could do a lot of interesting effects with that. The only downside is that we actually using Node WebKit, which means our browser essentially doesn't update. So if it's a new feature, we probably won't be able to use it. So that's kind of like the downside here. I hope I will be able to update Node WebKit eventually, but right now the problem is that the performance really suffers from it. Anyway, enough talking.
Enough talk.
Have it, Joe.
Glass clear.
Yep. Apply on background. No, that's not the wrong one. It's a convert node. That's the other one. Set graphics type, like set GFX type. And there's a function set square GFX type, and it goes through something called the check iterate, and it just does a couple of checks, and based on the checks, we return on one of the graphics type. It's actually one thing I really like to do in programming since some time is instead of having very complicated algorithms, if it's something which is hard to formalize in a like something that's kind of like you're going through different cases, because you will have algorithms where you can just have to go through different cases. Instead of just writing all these cases by hand, it's much easier to just generate a structure that contains like the differences between the several steps, and then just iterate through that structure and perform one code on that structure. That's what I like to do a lot these days. It's much easier than having a huge bunch of code, and it works really well with JavaScript because you can just create a nice JSON structure that contains the data, and that's it. So just a small tip, programming wise, how you can create clean code. I think it's pretty clean. I mean, some people probably would argue otherwise, but I like it. So now the problem
You
here
don't get
is
it. You can't eat from it, but you won't get infections. It's that kind of clean.
yeah, you can have a lot of religious discussions about clean code, I think. So please let's not start with that. So yeah, I see a problem here right now. That is that it's kinda difficult to I'm thinking right now. Right. So I cannot really use that structure. The reason for that is that this structure is designed to just have a single test. And when this test fails, is succeeded, then it already knows that it must be this graphics type. This doesn't work in our case because we need at least 2 tests, in fact. Just to give a short explanation, I think I can actually do some drawings sometime between so it's more interesting for people. It's actually something that's very easy to sketch. I'm not even sure if people are interested in what I'm doing. But yeah.
Well, they might at least interested subconsciously, even if they don't know it yet.
You know, drawings is always more funny than just seeing code, I think. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
gonna draw some cubes now. Now
Yay.
imagine we got this square tile here, and this square tile, and this is horrible. And X means that the tile is empty, so there is actually nothing in there. So here, what we do is I just check down there and see, okay, there's nothing. So I know it must be, I'll just mark it red, the source edge. While here, I can just see, okay, on the left side, there's nothing, so it must be the west edge. Here it's kind of special. I mean, normally if I do the same test here, I would just check down here and see, okay, in the source there isn't anything, so it must be source. That doesn't work. Before I actually check just the single edges, which only go on one side, I have to check for this corner. And now in this case, I have to check both on the west and the south. If both of them are saying, okay, there's nothing there, there's no tile, then I know it must be this kind of square corner thing. And so I'm gonna implement this here right now. Oh, actually, I have a very cool idea. Yeah, I like this idea. What I'm gonna do is I'll call this one this square corner check. This one is actually performed before we do the direction check, and I'm gonna say, so first it's I'm actually not using any keys here, I just need an array here. The first check says dir 1 is north, dir 2 is east. Now if both of them are actually like valid, so both of them say the layer is lower than the current layer, like there's an X. And then the type is, let me just see, the type is in fact, wait a second, almost got it. It's GFX type square north east. That makes sense. So that's all there is. Gonna repeat that for a second. Now that does make sense. So northwest. So and then we got the same for southwest, southeast, and southwest. Okay, Anubis posted some image about being bored. That must be really good. Oh yeah, I saw that one. You actually created a some kind of graph from all the modules in the game. Yeah, I don't. I would like to see how the whole thing looks like, really. So I guess it's cycle-wise. So just seeing this small fraction of the cycle, you can guess how many
Oh
modules you actually
God.
have in CrossCode. There are a lot, yes. It's a huge code base. I was not able to write source correctly here. Okay, so now I got these checks. Let's see. Get square, nee, set square g of x. So, let's see. Okay, so we got the first check, which is check dir. Let me just get the entry first. No, I should not call this entry. That's a bad idea.
Felix, please.
So we call square check dir1. Oh, whoa, what are you? No, didn't want to get. What was that? That's the first check. Then we got the second check dir, square check dir2. These are the two checks. So essentially I just extracted the two checks that I want to both perform to check if I want to take these square tile graphics. So I extracted the check graphics. Now I'm actually other level 1. Gonna just determine the level for that check direction. That's already code that's implemented, so we can just reuse this, fortunately. Makes it easier. Level and check 1. Also gonna be able to write correctly. So here we go. Now other level 2 is this other level. Check 2. Okay. And okay, now comes the big check here. I got the two levels. First I'm gonna check if both levels actually do exist. Actually the levels are done the way that they start at 1, so if there's a level it must be 1 or larger, so I can just ask if there is a value because there's no 0. I kinda, for some reason I decided to do it that way, and here it's actually very useful. On the other side it's actually kinda annoying, but yeah, it works. So, and then I'm gonna check if both levels are actually below the current level. That's the important condition here. So there must be both below the current level. And if that's the case, let me see, yeah, looks good. Then we know it's a corner tile. And now now that's interesting. What's the other level? That's a very good question here. I mean, nobody asked that. I asked this myself. So I'm just phrasing myself, which is stupid. But okay, the lower level. Okay, lower level is like you got this terrain, this kind of tile which says there is this edge here, and an edge is where there is a cliff, and then you got the kind of surface on the top and at the bottom. And lower terrain, lower level. Wait, lower level is actually just saying where what is the lower level, and lower terrain said what terrain do you actually get on that level down there. And now there's two checks I can actually use to determine that. I'm just gonna take the first one, I think, because the first one always goes in the y direction. It's either north or south, isn't it? Let me just check again.
Felix,
Yes.
you should go to Force Nature's Twitter and look at his last tweet. Apparently.
Is there a link?
No. Yeah, you might want to give us a link because
Yeah, I don't know your Twitter page. That would be very useful.
a link or a Zelda or a
Hmm.
whatever character.
Great.
Yes, it's a classic.
At
The Umali dude.
okay, let me see. Better be something safe for that stream.
Yeah, I can check it out first.
No, sorry, the tweets are protected, dude. I cannot see your tweets. They're protected. I'm sorry.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah. Yeah, still protected. Do I have to see them from another account? Yeah. Maybe
It's private. We can't see them. I mean, you might wanna just
you can follow Luxen, then I can see them, I think.
yep.
So I may need to follow back, and yeah, I can do that. Just messed up
Or
the
you
chat window.
or you can. I'm not sure. Maybe he has already followed. Like,
Okay, he's working on it.
by the way, you don't need to use alt. Yeah, I mean caps lock.
Yeah.
Uh,
God
okay,
damn it, it's
there's
another spam bot.
another spam bot. Damn it! I thought it was legit Viagra.
Yeah. So, okay, where was I? I'm just gonna take other level 1 here, and here I'm gonna use check 1, and here I'm gonna use oh yeah, it's
I
not
banned
check
it.
here.
I was faster.
Word square check gfx.
Okay, he followed you now, I think.
And get terrain border. Oh fuck, there's no terrain border for this, guys. I just said fuck. Okay, it's just -1. Never mind. Okay, so I just I think that's the code essentially determine the square shapes. So that's cool. Now there's just I can now test this already, but there will be another issue because I didn't assign the graphics for the square tiles. Gotta do this next. So nothing happens automatically for the height map. You always have to explicitly generate. So did this, and yeah, that's exactly what I expected would happen. There are no graphics because I didn't define any graphics for the square tiles for this map anyway. So let's do this. Let's just define the square tiles.
Okay, but check his the Twitter thing first,
Mm-hmm.
so we can actually see what's so funny.
No,
That's actually
I still can't.
why
It's still
so
protected.
why so
Maybe I
angry?
have to.
I'm not. I'm 14. What? How is that related?
Because 14 US order always like angry people, I guess.
Okay.
Jeez. No, I don't know,
Uh,
guys. It doesn't work. So,
you have to. Oh, you have to follow him.
yeah, that's how you
What
can
the
get a
hell?
follower for free, right? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clever.
Okay. Oh, it must be approved. So please approve me, Nathan Umali.
Also, if it's some not safe for work nonsense, then you know.
Yeah. That guy 0011 says, love the new update and music. Thanks a lot. I'm also gonna forward that to our composer. I'm sure he's glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So, actually I also can play some more music later. Okay. Okay, I should try again. Let's see.
Maybe at some point we will actually manage to. Maybe he follow. Oh wait. He should get a message.
You
So
are awesome. Wait, that's actually several days old. Oh, hi. What are those horns?
what?
Okay, hi. Okay.
The layer horns.
Okay.
Go to tweets and okay.
No.
Go to
I will do this later,
go to.
dude. I just want to do my death stream here. Come on.
No. You should go to tweets and replies, and apparently
Yeah, I did
that
that. I
changes.
did that. Actually, I saw he was
Okay.
actually tweeting us. So that's yeah.
What are those horns? Okay.
The horns are actually I don't know. They're just there. If that was
I
supposed to be a
mean,
question.
you could have just asked this in the chat. Actually, it would
Sure.
have been
That would be
much
probably
easier.
faster.
Don't forget to unfollow again.
Whoa. Okay.
And Atlessa got fed
Lesser
up
wars
with his.
like okay.
We do not shout in this thread.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, damn it.
we do not take kindly to all caps in this neighborhood.
Looking a bit far into the future here, but will there be a new game plus feature? Asks Xiao Feng. And yes, there will be.
Kinda.
Yeah, because we had the stretch goal now in the Go campaign, and it said, yeah, we will do the new game plus. So yes, there will be a new game plus.
Yeah, kinda. We have to kind of do this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, how hard
It will
can it
work
be?
somehow. So, it's time to actually set those graphics here. So at this point here, I define the graphics, the actual tiles for the different type of graphics. And what's missing here is the definition for the square tiles. So this is east, southwest, square, northwest, northwest. Okay. What are the actual tiles here? I have to look at the Cold Dungeon tile set I was working on. The tile indices are always relative to a certain point inside the sprite. That's defined somewhere else, which is this point. So I have to count here. That here is northwest, so it's x, y is not moved, so it's just the x coordinate, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So it must be 3, 0. Like this. So, okay, going further in the cycle, northeast must be this here, it's 4, 0. This one must be, so now we go 2 down, not 1, but 2. So this must be 4, 2. And let me just go 1 to the left again. So that must be 3, 2. And here we go. That's our square graphics. We actually not done yet. There will be more. Yes, that's actually this is actually but That's kind of nice because by implementing this feature, you see a lot of different aspects from that algorithm. So it's kind of, I think it's kind of interesting to watch. At least I hope, at least for the programmers among us, I think. So, um, so that's what we got right now. I defined the graphics, and you see it works really well for the floor graphics, and they're set correctly. But there is the wall graphics; they're actually missing. And if you think about it, the wall graphics are kind of special because they are not really part of the definition. Like the definition just specifies the shape for the floor tiles and provides a height. And given the two informations, you actually have to determine, okay, what kind of wall do I have? So we
Hmm.
now, whenever we see a tile that's facing to the south, like the south edge or the southwestern edge or the southeastern edge and so on, they all come with a wall that's displayed beneath them. And the same is true for our new square corner tiles, at least the two on the south side. So like southwestern corner and southeastern corner. Um, and they are not really, they are kind of like implicitly determined by that ground shape. And I actually got another structure in this huge document where I define how we create the walls out of the crown tiles. And this is the wall link structure here. That is here it is. So the wall link basically says, okay, you got this crown tile, this graphics type, south or diagonal southwest, diagonal southeast, and then I define how the wall looks like for these kind of graphics. So it's like two types. You got the wall and the base. The base is just the tile that's at the very start of the wall, and then you got the
Hmm.
wall graphics, which is like somewhere in between. So they're like two different graphics here. And now the first thing we actually realized we got this year, we got Warthaw's and Warthaw's base, Warsaw's west, Warsaw's west base, but there is actually no wall for the square corners. So we actually have to define these walls first. That's what I'm gonna do now.
Felix,
Yes.
Felix,
Mm-hmm.
save.
I I don't have to. I'm saving all the time here. Whenever I test, I'm saving.
Yeah,
It's fine.
whatever. Also, is the whole world interconnected?
I I don't think
It
so yet.
it depends on how you define interconnected. I mean,
I think it pretty much
uh,
defines how you define word, but I think there are some people in this world who are still very much isolated. I actually recently read there are still some tribes in the Amazon which are entirely
oh wow,
disconnected from.
Felix. I'm so tired and sleepy that I didn't even get that for a few seconds.
What
Uh,
what didn't you get for a few seconds?
that you were talking about certain world and not the cross worlds.
Oh,
Uh,
this was a word for a question for CrossCode, which actually makes sense, not like a current word.
did you seriously not get that?
No! I mean, come on, is the whole world interconnected? That was the question. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so.
mean, why would he ask this about
I
the
don't know.
Earth?
People ask a lot of stuff here. But okay, yeah, I don't know. Is the whole world of CrossCode interconnected? I still
It
would argue
depends on
no, but
it
it's actually
depends
something.
it depends on what how you define interconnected. I mean,
Yeah, I
also that's important. What are you drinking? Looked like a nice Schwarzbier or
it's not. It's
Schwarzbier.
actually a very sweet kind of Coke. I'm not gonna say the
Oh, Fritz
company.
Cola.
Yeah, you said
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
like
think
Fritz
that's
Cola. It's actually
flavors.
not that sweet. That's why it's nice. So, but it's I like it. It has a lot of caffeine. Um,
Did you make the browser level editor?
sorry, what?
Did you make the browser level editor? I think he means the Weltmeister.
Yes, we did this one. It's actually based, not entirely, it's based on Impact.js, which came with the Weltmeister editor. But we extended it a lot, and it's essentially our own editor. So there was also a question about the word map, but actually Stefan is answering that in the chat already. So
Yeah.
yeah, there will be a word map. Actually, that's something you can expect in the next release. Actually, something I'm gonna create very soon. I think Stefan is already preparing some kind of mock-up.
Also, Felix,
Hmm.
will there be first of all? Hello, Kati.
Oh,
Second of
hey.
all, will there be Easter eggs hinting to German RPG Maker games? Well, there's already one.
Yeah, that's one from Professor Boy, essentially. I didn't add
I
any.
mean, yeah. Well, we might actually add more, of course, but only if it fits and only if we get
Yeah,
it. I
it
mean,
may happen.
it, it may be super fitting to have at least one Unterwegs in Duisburg Anspielung,
Hmm.
shoutout, because it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But we will try to not do a Vampire's Dawn yeah, I mean it
No
depends
vampires, though.
what it depends on what.
Never.
Well, maybe we will get like a scene in which an NPC gets beheaded, and you know,
Yeah, because it makes sense in CrossCode.
I mean it does make sense somehow. I mean, no one really dies. It's kind of like in World Trigger. I mean, it doesn't really matter if someone gets beheaded or not.
Yeah. I don't even know.
Oh, will will you add enough Schmetterlinge und Lichteffekte? Well, we definitely
Um,
we definitely need an enemy, like a Schmetterling's enemy, a butterfly enemy.
and this one will produce huge Lichteffekte. We actually need this one.
Huge Lichteffekte. Yeah, it's basically a laser
And we call
butterfly.
this one Lichteffekte, the attack. So it's just Lichteffekte. In the
Yes,
English version, it's called Lichteffekte. So,
yes.
and the
Oh, that's
enemy is
great.
called Schmetterlinge. So it's just a bunch of Schmetterlinge. Which, okay, that's a cool enemy. The idea will do this. So,
I mean, Schmetterling actually sounds kind of better in English if you don't.
yeah, it
I mean,
does. Because it
i- uh,
includes the word Schmettern.
isn't there this joke that butterfly basically sounds like elegant and cute in all languages except for
Yeah,
German,
yeah, yeah.
where it's like, yeah, right, Stefan, like Schmetterling is the go-to word to tell people just how weird the German language
Yeah,
is.
exactly. That's what it is.
Schmetterling.
Schmetterling. That's
What
how I
does
pronounce it.
Schmetter means crush, right? Like
Yeah, Schmetter
crushling.
means essentially crush
Crushling.
or
We
to
just call it crushling.
crushling.
Schmetter. I mean, I'm just. It might be a bit too early for that, but I mean, I've taken my first small look at the new anime season. First of all, it looks terrible. Second of all, it has like two series that are basically the same. That are basically the typical generic guy comes to magical school and learns to fight with magic, and the first thing he does is like see a naked girl or something who beats him up. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
And of course, as is
There is no.
as is usual with such a series, it has like super German names
Oh,
and French names and stupid names. Yeah.
of course, wonderful.
I mean, German is so popular as a language in the world,
It's yeah,
especially in Japanese.
only Japanese.
I just watched Reverse Harem anime. Well, okay. Oh, Felix, Stefan is watching Game of Thrones.
What? How? What happened? Why?
Why do you do this
What?
now?
How? How come? Game of Thrones is cool. I still have to watch the final season, though. The last season, I mean.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, season five is really is much weaker than the other four. But I mean,
I hear that, yeah.
you should still watch it. It kind of has this stupid like uh, it is great that the series is so
Okay.
dark and so
It became interesting. That's good to know.
yeah,
At least you got the taste now. That's good.
yeah.
Face restored.
I can definitely see how Game of Thrones, especially for those who don't know the book, um, gets more interesting over time after they got the whole world building out of the way a bit. Like
Yeah.
I guess at the beginning it might be a bit crushing for someone to who has no experience
Mm,
with the series.
okay.
And also people start dying, so it gets more interesting.
Very important.
And you see, And you see more tits per episode, I think. I mean, I'm not sure actually. I mean, if it actually, I think, yeah, I still think it has it definitely has unnecessarily graphic content. Like some nude scenes
Yeah, it
sometimes
does.
it's comical.
I actually agree with that. That is,
Yeah,
sometimes this was it overdone a bit.
I mean, Stefan, just search for sex position in Wikipedia. It's kind of it's pretty fun.
What? How do you get to
Sex
Game of
position.
Thrones from text position?
S- Felix, did you know the Wikipedia article, right?
Is there a Game of Thrones section in that article or something?
The article was coined by someone in a Game of Thrones review.
Oh, okay.
So basically, Game of Thrones basically invented the It didn't really invent the sex position because it happened in other series as
Oh,
well.
okay.
It kind of codified it,
I see it.
so to speak. Yeah, yeah, right. It's mostly to in the into to keep the audience interested during character explanations and introductions, like when Littlefinger, for example, is like explaining his life story and motivation, while two lesbian prostitutes are like playing
This is so
together.
fucking stupid. God damn
That's
it.
such a stupid scene.
Oh, god damn it. Uh, okay, let's see.
Ah,
So, Thoughts, South, Little, Southwest.
yeah. But Stefan still needs to watch Steven Universe, I think.
Yeah, the bonus
Did
amazing.
did you catch up to the newest episode?
Nope. Yeah,
It's pretty.
a bit. I watched it a bit, but not, still not, didn't reach it.
The newest episode is pretty ridiculous in terms of being cute.
Okay. Whoa.
Steven gets a cat. Spoiler.
Oh,
Or rather, Steven gets
why?
another cat.
I'm really confused right now. What
All
did I
right.
do? Okay, here, I got now. I have to focus.
By the way, how long will we go on with the dev stream today?
I said about 10 o'clock to Oliver.
Hmm?
So
Okay.
it's like we do like game dev until like 10 and then we can maybe start a bit before that. But
Yeah, yeah. I
maybe
mean,
should start maybe like 15 minutes earlier so we have some time talking and trying around stuff.
talking and like changing the volume
Mm.
and
Oh yeah.
yeah, Red 8. Yeah, Steven already has a lion. That's why I said he gets another cat.
Hmm.
But spoilers, it's not really a cat, but it's fun.
Yeah, right, he got the line, that's true.
I just found out that the guy who did the German poker rap is a singer to a gothic band. Okay, that's cool.
Amazing.
But you know who is also a great German singer?
I
Die sind das
think
Esther und wir sind die. Ah.
I thought
Speaking of poker rap, uh, do you guys remember, or Felix, do you remember the first opening of Pokemon?
I'm counting, sorry.
Felix, stop working. This is important. Naja,
The first what?
the first opening of Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't know that one?
Yeah, do you kind of remember the video for that?
Very roughly.
Like how at a certain point, like you see like all the three starter Pokemon, and then you see like Pikachu jumping through some girl's legs under her skirt, basically.
Seriously? Was it
Yeah,
like this?
and yeah, it wasn't perverted or anything. It was really quick.
Mhm.
And what's more interesting is that it's a girl that basically doesn't appear in the series itself. It was kind of
Okay, interesting.
like I was asking myself, well, what's with that girl? Why is she there? And why is Pikachu just jumping between her skirt? And then Flair told me that it's reminiscent from the Japanese version.
Okay.
Because in the Japanese version, the text is basically, or the lyrics is basically, maybe you could find them in the sky, in the water, or in the grass, or between a girl's skirt, like in
What?
Pokemon. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why?
I have no idea.
Why?
And basically, they
Japanese.
juxtapositioned it with the video of Pikachu just running between this girl's skirts in the
That
Japanese
is amazing.
version. Yeah.
Japan, you never disappoint.
Japan, yeah. I mean, then again, if you look at the Japanese versions of those Pokemon mangas, in
Hmm.
which they had amazing fan service, basically. So,
Yep.
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 So, Felix, what are you doing?
I'm actually still integrating the graphics for this new wall tiles. I mean, I think I already made sure that the graphic types are correctly queried. Now I just have to um, update the mapping that these actually map to some tiles inside the graphics. And it's kind of tedious to do that. Yeah, I sometimes wish I had an editor to actually do this in some nice interface, but doing the editor probably would take longer than doing this by hand now. So that's why I'm doing it by hand. Mm. It's really hard
Um,
to explain it because that's not really, that's more the ugly side of the code, how this is actually properly configured, how we
mhm.
map the graphics type to these kind of tile coordinates. It's kind of very hacky procedure. Anyway.
Well, I mean, as long as it works. Okay, off-topic programmer's question. Which
Hmm.
is your record of for/while loop nesting? Mine is 4. I'm pretty noob.
I think the goal is really to uh, to really limit these kind of things. If it's,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think if it's more for more than three, I usually start creating sub-functions just to avoid these kind of thing. I sometimes even do it because when I have, you will have some occasions where you have at least have two in CrossCode. I hope you don't find cases where you have three, unless it's like very simple stuff. When I iterate over coordinates, I like to do it just x, y, z, and just do this iteration there. So that's fine for me. But in most other cases, I try to avoid nesting too much. Yeah. Currently trying to figure out how that was supposed to work. Yeah, okay, makes sense. It all makes sense. um, nope, 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 nope. Oh, I think this is still not complete. I still have to add some stuff here. Whatever.
huh.
Yeah, that's it. I think. Yes, I have to update this here. To also include. No. I think that's something that I wouldn't even know where I should start to explain this kind of stuff what I'm modifying right now. It's kind of
I
messed up.
mean, explaining programming like in the middle of, and starting in the middle of something,
Yeah, that's really
uh, it,
complicated.
it's it's pretty
But to
pretty
give some
difficult.
very rough intuition, what I'm doing here, this wall variant thing, it's something that makes sure that you get this kind of pattern that repeats in Y direction in a certain way. So that's why I implemented this. That's something I actually implemented today to make this work. Um, just make sure that you just repeatedly use different tiles as you go down the right direction along the wall. And it's very specific to a certain pattern, but that's okay because if I make this one flexible, it will be even more complicated. And I think we will use this kind of pattern probably quite often, so I think it will work out. Um, so let's see if it works.
Another spam bot.
Oh my
Haha.
gosh, you did it.
Yes. Very proud of myself. God damn it, I will sleep so well tonight.
Well, I can imagine, yeah. Like everybody has messed up sleep rhythms right now, except for me for some strange reason. I don't know.
Mm. Basically, at least
Oh
three
yeah,
people of the
guys, look,
team.
guys, it works. Like, yay, we got square. We got very squarish platforms. That's awesome.
Yes, it's great.
Ah,
And
ah.
such an, another map was done.
Well, not really a map, but yeah.
It is a map. I mean, it's not a nice map, but
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
just put two NPCs talking about how bad the map looks on there, and it's done.
Yeah, I guess. So, that looks good. So, you have to actually be pretty careful how to map this kind of stuff. I just realized
Uh,
there's some things that probably might need some getting used to, but it works, yeah, the way I expected. So, uh, yeah, I think you can actually work pretty well with that if you get used to it. So, so yeah, very nice. Look, now you can have very exact shapes of these kind
oh,
of.
that's great, actually.
You now see what I actually
I
did.
like this.
Yeah.
No, I've like the. Ah, you mean that one? Okay, I thought you meant that before that, but it's it's great. It looks so. Did
So that
anyone
will.
here watch Angel Beats? I've heard about it. It has a really good soundtrack.
I think I watched Angel Beats in that like an anime that has been released a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah, like at least like 5 years or so, or even longer.
That's a long time, isn't it?
Kind of.
I think I watched it, but didn't really didn't like it too much when I saw it at that time. Oh my gosh! Look, we got like technical stuff and added a chasm, and it has the wrong terrain. That's why it's all cliffs. So let's add the terrain here. And yeah, it kind of works. I guess I gotta
Oh,
work on the cliff
2012.
stuff.
2012. That's not that long.
Still
Is it
long
really?
enough.
I could have sworn it was longer, but okay.
Ah, yeah, something is not working here.
Maybe the second season, because I'm pretty sure it started before 2012.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh, I forgot this. Oh my. So it turns out that there is several things not working out all that well. Oh gosh, damn it! I think I still have to. Um, what the fuck is going on here? That doesn't make any sense. So I guess I still have to spend some time to make this height map generation correct. Like, what the fridge is this? That was messed up. God damn it.
Yes, looks a bit problematic.
Yeah, but it's really worth it. So I mean, if once you get this kind of stuff working, generating maps will be so much quicker. And I think even spending now a third day on that, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
So
on the long run, considering you are make
and we can use
okay,
this system for all kind of interior maps once we have done this. Mm.
but I could have sworn that it started before 2012. Like, okay. Kati said, or rather Nachtglanz said,
Mm.
it's super interesting to watch the mapping. It looks more complicated than RPG Maker mapping, but it still looks like you could learn it with a proper tutorial.
Yeah, that's what we
Well,
hope
yeah.
eventually. Though, quite frankly, there's many ways I would like to improve it.
Mhm.
Um, but I mean, you can work with it already
It's
pretty
a bit,
decently.
it's in many ways it's a bit harder than RPG Maker mapping because I mean on you got the height map and everything,
Yeah.
but still you still got stuff like the collision. I mean, it gets set by the height map usually,
Mhm.
but
When you use a
I
height
mean,
map, collision is no problem, but as soon as you do stuff by hand, you have to add it manually, and
yeah.
that's tedious.
And for example, if you add those barriers that we add by hand, those map barriers,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do collisions for those.
Yep, yep. So,
By
all
the way,
right.
Felix,
Yeah.
could we also use the height map for houses now, for cities, or should we?
Yes, we could, but I'm not really sure it's worth it. So, like for Rookie Harbor, I think we will not use it. But uh,
I mean, we don't need to use it for Rick Harbor.
yeah, the thing is, I need to
Okay,
rearrange the tile set to make it work, and that means we also have
yeah,
to like redo all the old maps. And I think
yeah, no
when we do
problem. I mean,
a new interior tile set, we can think about structuring a way to make use of that. But
yeah,
I mean, interior
yeah,
maps are easy enough to do them just manually. I think it's just that these kind
uh
of
sure.
dungeon maps are more work.
I mean, I was more talking about like outside town maps,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think houses at least are somewhat
Mm-hmm.
symmetrical because they are structures, so it's not that big of a problem. I mean, for the houses, I think it's even say that the details are much more work than the usual uh, the normal base mapping.
Mm, yeah.
Bye, noobs, 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 nap. Oh, Vervin said, um, we actually went through Silver
Ah.
Spoon recently, since it's on Netflix. You
Oh,
would not
Silver
think
Spoon
a
is on.
show, yeah,
Yeah.
you would not think that a show about farming school would be so engaging.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
it's
definitely
awesome.
agree.
Yeah.
It's an
Me
amazing show.
and Amiibos watched it actually too. It's really cool.
It's a great show. It was actually one of my favorites of that
Mm.
year, and that's saying a lot because it also included like Killer Kill and Attack on Titan.
Mm.
It was a great year. I mean, considering, I mean, if you compare this year with, I think it was 2013, right?
Don't know.
Should
Yeah,
should
I
have
think
been.
it was 2013.
Yeah, definitely. Attack on Titan was 2013. I mean, that really was a great year for anime. It had some really great shows, but considering the series that we have this year, I mean, it had a few good things, but otherwise,
Mm.
Silver Spoon is great. Maybe we will get another season at some point.
I just deleted the function that I need to use. What the fuck?
Felix,
Yeah,
Felix, 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 Felix.
yes,
Du sollst mal, you should fetch, git fetch.
says Stefan.
Says Stefan, the Stefan.
Oh, I will show that. Yeah, let me just try to fix that and then I will fetch it and demonstrate. Um, just try to fix one thing before I am done.
Jitsu wa Watashi wa. Is it a new series? Don't even know about that.
Okay, first I'm gonna fix something in the tileset here. Look, I'm doing some pixel art. Well, not really, but just
Some.
gonna just gonna do something here to make something work. Save for web. Do it.
Just do it.
Make your dreams come true. Okay. Um, thinking. Chasm.
Okay. Oh, is it that series that has like that is based on a manga series that has a great art style, but the anime series couldn't really emulate that. Like the one with the main girl has long green hair or something, light green hair. I mean, I don't really know about it, but because you're saying something about a vampire, so might have been that one. Yeah, exactly that one. That one. That has like the manga actually has some really a really cool art style, but the anime series is looks kind of meh. Or it was a light novel, maybe. I'm not sure. No, not not Seraph, please. Not Seraph. Never Seraph. It's stupid Twilight Bishi series. Ovari no Seraph is basically well, it's not really Twilight, but it's basically stupid vampire Bishis doing Bishi stuff and being dramatic over each other and
Okay.
gay. Well, not really gay, but it's like, I mean,
Okay.
basically the only people liking it are basically like female friends of mine who are really into yaoi shipping. Which I mean, it's okay, but it's just a sign for me to not watch it.
Uh-huh. Almost got it, I think.
Okay. Oh, what?
I'm currently trying to fix some issues with the terrain generation, or well, the chasm generation of the editor. Once I got that, I wrap it up, and then we can show the word map, like the improvised
Hmm.
one. Um,
Oh yeah, that one. Okay.
and then we can start the Sky Arena. I think I actually might want to go on toilet for a second for that.
You wanted to go to the toilet or what?
Yeah, I think I will go because, well, I have to. It's kind of
Okay.
like never happened in the stream before, but yeah. What can
And
you
I
do?
will think I will go. I will have a few short nap while you're at the toilet.
Yeah, good luck with that. It doesn't take me
Are
that long.
you are you in a are you in a Monogatari? I mean, there's uh, Monogatari is a pretty common word for
I
anime.
think it means story.
Oh, so basically, with Seiken Densetsu, and Seiken means legend. That's why you. Oh, wait, or does Densetsu mean legend?
Okay.
Felix,
Hmm?
tell me. I mean, in Seiken Densetsu, one of the words means sword, and the other means like legend, I think.
Yeah.
But
I don't know
is
which one is which. I
I think
think
I think Seiken is.
sword, I think. I think
uh,
Densetsu,
yeah, right. I mean, Ken means sword, considering. Okay.
but I'm not really sure. Nothing works! Yay!
Yay!
God damn it.
God damn it, Felix. Stop making mistakes. You are not the one who's tired.
Why is it one?
Oh yeah, then that's who's legend. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
What? Oh, I'm so stupid. God damn it.
Ah, by the way, talking about series that should get an anime, Crimson should get one, or Crimsons,
That's right. I'm talking to myself, not to
right,
Hannah.
Felix?
Which one?
Crimsons.
Oh yeah, that one needs an anime. It's like the Simon anime, a Simon manga. It's awesome. You know, we should have some intermission screen when something like me going on toilet happens. Still doesn't work. God
Like,
damn
I
it.
mean,
I know
um,
why.
most Let's Players actually just point their camera at the chair and then call it Stuhl-LP.
Okay. Stuhl-LP. Super. Why does this not work?
Yeah, Seiken means something like like sacred sword. That makes lots of sense.
Get the feeling now it might be like the other way around something. Or maybe not.
Yeah, let's play chair. Or
Ha!
rather
Yeah, it's
chair,
it's
let's
the other
play.
way around. God damn it. Uh,
Da, 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 da.
no, wait. Does this make sense? I'm just gonna try. Not really sure I can get this really done. I think I have to do this by myself when I have
Yeah,
nobody's
I mean, for
watching.
coding, no one is watching.
Like these
No one
my
is watching your code.
yes. Um. Oh, that's not really it. Map settings. Oh, actually, oh, I know why. Huh, that's funny. Um, it's because the layers were not configured in the correct way. Um,
The layers? No.
we had some wrongly configured layers, guys.
That's, I mean, that's something that Sergey complains all day about.
Damn stupid layers always wrongly. Okay, let me check. So,
Damn stupid layers, always not knowing how to speak.
that's weird. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop right here. Let's just fetch the new changes by Stefan and have a look.
Hmm?
So Stefan, can I actually, if you're still around, can I just go into the menu? Does it actually work in the menu, or do I have to show the graphics?
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm just gonna disable the display for the time being before I show something confidential. Gonna add my commit too. Git base. Okay, gotta start the game. Yep, let's just show the game. Go. Load game. Start with some preset. I really like the save presets, I have to say. They're very useful. So, okay. Let's go to the world map right now. Oh my
Yes.
gosh! It's true what they said. It's just a croissant. So that's the world map of CrossCode. Here you go, everybody.
I can't see it yet. I can't see it yet.
You will see it soon enough. Amazing. Oh, I love that zoom effect. It's like you're right inside that croissant.
What the fuck? God damn it, Stefan.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, basically now I'm getting like
You get no nightmares from giant croissants.
no, I'm getting like flashbacks to German bakery puns from Felserbor.
Oh god damn it, yeah. What was this? The Rebsbrot-Truppe oder what was it?
Rebsbrottruppe, right? Like,
Rebsbrot-Truppe.
ihr könnt euch verkrümeln.
Mhm.
Sollt ihr euch verspeist ihr zum Frühstück.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna leave that wonderful view on CrossCode's word map while I will excuse myself for a couple of seconds. So see you soon, very soon.
Yeah, and just to make it really sure, that's just provisional. It's not the real world map that we will be using. Ah, such a nice croissant. Hmm. And the best part is you don't even know, what kind of filling might be in the croissant. Maybe it's a bacon croissant with cheese and stuff. Yeah, it's coming back.
So guys, I'm back.
Hey, Felix.
Hey, hey.
Welcome back.
Alright, so what did you discuss without me?
Uh, if there's maybe a filling inside the croissant, like bacon.
Why would you put bacon? Wait, actually you have Schinken croissants. That actually makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
definitely,
Yeah.
and cheese and stuff. By the
Yeah.
way,
Hmm?
I think it's time that you could
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna talk to Oliver if he's ready.
so we can actually get some adrenaline going again. Kind of needs that now.
Hmm?
Ah, I'm totally in the zone now
In the zone.
because in the zone. I mean, it would have been even better if you've drawn some kind of artwork, crossover artwork for that. But I mean,
Yeah,
we can't.
we won't have enough. Don't
Kind
have
of.
enough time for that, I guess. I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add a new person to our conversation. So
We're,
entering will be Oliver. He's I
we
think
got a
the
question
main.
first, though. Where on the croissant is Rookie Harbor? Well, in the middle, obviously,
Yeah,
like
right
at the coast, in the middle.
in the coast in the middle, like the northern, the center of the southern edge or something. Um. So
It's
I'm.
cross.
So let me just. I'm just gonna add Oliver right now to the Skype call, and then we can talk about Sky Arena. We will play a bit Sky Arena because that's a really, really cool game too. And they're
Mhm.
actually gonna go to early access soon, but I'm sure Oliver can tell us more about that. So let's just add him. Add people to this call. Doop. Here you go.
Mhm.
I just have to hope I can actually record the game properly on my machine.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hold on while we try to get the call back. God damn it, Skype. Don't fail me now. Hi Oliver, is that you?
Hi, I'm here, yeah. How are
Okay,
you?
Hey, Oliver.
I'm doing good. So, nice to have you here.
Yeah,
And
thanks for having me.
yes, and we will soon start your game, Sky Arena, right?
Let's do it.
So, maybe you can talk a bit about Sky Arena first so people know actually what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, we have talked a bit about it, like at the beginning, but I guess you would be much better at this topic than we are.
Well, so Sky Arena is the game that I've been working on for 2.5 years now, and just like you guys, I'm a developer from Germany. That's actually how we know each other. And yeah, I've been working on this for 2.5 years with a friend of mine, and basically the game is Starfox 64, the multiplayer mode of that, and then made into a modern version.
Hmm.
Because I mean, in Germany the game was called Lilith Wars, not Star Fox, but yeah,
Yeah, right, right.
in America it was
Because
called
of
Star Fox 64. Yeah,
yeah.
right stuff. I mean, the first one was called Star Wing here on
Hmm.
the Super
That
Right.
was
Nintendo.
weird.
So Yeah, just
I think
weirdness all around.
I think it was because of a German band that was called Starfox or something.
Really? Oh man.
Probably.
I'm not sure. I think it was a band.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, anyway, but the Star Fox 64 had a multiplayer version. You could play
Mhm.
4-player deathmatch against each other.
We
Yeah, we
loved
did
But
that.
that
if
back then.
yeah, but if you remember how that looked and what the maps are like, it was basically a flat plane and then a pyramid in
Yeah,
the center, and that was the map, basically.
That's true, yeah.
So
yeah,
so
The
yeah,
idea was
that's
cool,
why.
but it was very simple in that version at
I
least.
mean,
yeah.
it
It
was
was a
fine.
simple
I
tech.
mean, we put so many hours into that game, even though it was so
Yeah,
simple, and I really enjoyed it when I was a kid. So yeah, ever since I've been got into game development, I thought I want to do a modern or my own version rather of that of the just flying a spaceship and beating each other
Oh
up in
gosh,
4-player
oh
split
gosh.
screen.
I'm about to start the game, but from what I know, there probably will be a lot of loud sounds. So I just have to start the game, go pause, and I can turn down the volume, right?
yeah. You
Yeah, I
have
mean
to
So
go into the real.
you can just turn it down in the Windows settings as
yeah,
well.
just be careful because
Mhm.
there might be a lot of loud sounds.
But really totally awesome sounds.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
obviously.
the music is amazing.
yeah,
Gamepad
that's actually my
soundtrack.
old guitar teacher.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I asked my old guitar teacher if he wants to do music. He did the music for my first game as well. He's very, I mean, he's that
Whoops.
kind of musician who he plays like guitar and piano and the drums better than 90% of people in the world, I guess. So he's really talented, and he was basically a guitar teacher and touring with his band and writing songs for singer-songwriters, and which, as he told me, was really boring because it's just the same chords and then just some boring
Okay.
melodies. So I came with him with asking if he wanted to do game music for me, and he was into the idea because it was a super big challenge. Because the
Okay.
first game was like a farm game, so he did like country music, and then the second one he did for me was a meditative, like spacey, Pink Floydy stuff. The third one
Right.
was like Zelda thing, and then this one is really rock action stuff. So he's
Uh,
very versatile and amazing at that. So yeah, I'm really glad that um, that he's doing it with us. I
yeah.
think you have the game on the wrong monitor, Felix. Is that
I'm
possible?
currently no, I don't record it at all. I'm currently trying to edit as a window recording. Is that possible? Should be, right?
Probably if you do go in windowed mode,
Yeah, it
should
works.
be.
Very good. So, got it. Just gonna focus it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
The
so
aspect
yeah, that's
ratio is like
basically the whole game is deathmatch. Like you fly a small plane and then play deathmatch, and we have local deathmatch in there, so split screen, and we also have online deathmatch, which is what we are going to play right now.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So okay, I just started the game. Seems to work fine. I also reduced the volume so people can still hear us, but you can still hear the music, I hope. Okay, I will abort the mission, right? So,
Yeah, go abort mission.
now I am in, I think, the character selection screen.
I think you have to go into the upper left corner
There's connecting. Should I press connecting or is it automatically connecting? So the goal is to play online, right?
Exactly. So does it say connecting all the time for you right now?
Um. Oh,
Oh, right. I think in that version that you have, there's still a bug because you returned from offline game, right? So,
probably, yeah.
if you
Okay.
just restart the game quickly and then, yeah. I mean, I've,
It says here server code region Europe, host and join.
yep,
Should
perfect.
should I press host?
Just press
Or
host and then you give us the code that you have and we can join that.
all right.
Mhm.
So where do I see the code?
It's the three icons.
Oh, the three icons. So that's
Yes.
this
Ah,
green flag mountain.
All
That's a
right.
cool idea, I think.
okay. So green flag,
And
and
mountain.
is it a volcano mountain or?
No,
Ice
regular
mountain.
mountain.
Regular mountain. There's a volcano mountain
Okay.
too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay. Green flag, mountain.
That's a funny idea for
alright.
connection codes.
Yeah, I mean, we thought we thought that it would be cool for streamers to be able to give away codes like that and play with the
Yeah, and
community, stuff like that.
it's way more convenient than just giving like
By the way,
10 letter codes or something.
Blesser says if we give her a code, she would join the game too. So if you want to.
Of course.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
You can send me. I can send it to her or something. That would work.
Or to us,
I have to send it to you, and then you have to pass it along. I don't have her in. Sure, let's do that. There is another code.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, I think we can play around, and she can download it and join us in the next round.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a time limit 3 minutes, so it's a pretty short rounds.
And that way she can't complain about not getting paid anymore.
Okay,
because
people
now
actually
she
say music can.
I'm paying your volunteers now. What?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Okay, I sent her the key, so I'm ready to start. I hope the. Oh.
Yes, someone like player 4 in the bottom left. You have to select the character still.
That's probably you, Hannah, I think.
Wait a second. I wanted to. Oh yeah. Atlaser was asking. I hope it's not too big. No, it's not. It's like 300.
No, it's like 80 megabytes to download.
Oh, 80 only. Okay, I thought it was like. Okay.
It's 200 when you installed it. Yeah, but it's 80 to download.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait. What? Oh. Okay. I forgot to pick my character. Okay. I'm gonna pick Asari Space Waifu.
Okay.
Right.
I'm ready.
So the first player can select maps now. I would suggest start with the leftmost one because it's the most. It's not as cluttered as the other maps. It's easy to get into.
Let's start then. I hope the performance will be good because, well, my laptop is kinda. It's streaming and it's not a very strong machine. So if it's slow, that's because my laptop's not very good. The game runs.
So are you guys playing with the gamepad or with keyboard?
I'm playing with gamepad right now.
Alright, so the controls are very simple. With the left stick, you can fly up, down, left, right, as you do right now. You can either shoot with the X button or with the trigger at the top, and then you can accelerate with A, or you can use the right stick to accelerate and decelerate and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
and then gotta focus now.
Yeah, and then there are those question mark boxes throughout the map, and if you pick those up, those are secondary weapons, and you can shoot them with either B or the left trigger. And I guess for now, that should be.
Whoa! Man, goddammit! I was scared. It usually runs fluid, but sometimes I think something gets really slow on my machine because I don't know.
Okay.
It might be because of the recording.
To play and to stream at the same time.
That might be.
Yeah.
Well, it works well for the most part. Just right. It probably the performance will be bad whenever it counts, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So you have something to blame it on. Whenever you lose, like, oh god, it lagged. Sorry.
Yeah, it's because of my lag.
Right.
So, there are some small spikes here and there, but I guess it's like.
Whoa, okay.
It's working out. Oh.
Yeah. So who's Felix? What color are you? You're the orange, right?
I'm the orange, like the bird.
Yes. Okay. Right.
So.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so it's 1 minute left, so I have to get some kills in before this round is completed here. But yeah, so this is the basis of the game basically. It's very classic deathmatch. Nicely done.
I was killed by Hannah, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah, I still kind of know. Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's all because it's lagging, you know. So.
No,
of course.
I still kind of know the controls and how to play, but because I've played a few rounds on RPC.
RPC, yeah.
It's really fun. Wow. But of course,
kill you. No. Yeah, it's perfect. I have to get one more kill before the round is over. So I mean, I have to defend my title as the developer to be the best one, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm gonna. No,
no.
Come on.
There you go.
Almost.
Whoa. Okay, and that's it.
All right, that was.
I
like,
suck. Okay.
Okay.
So
And
I
she
think
found a bug? No, there are no bugs in this game. I
just
refuse to believe that
features.
you found a bug. Yeah, exactly. We
That's
only
it.
have features in here.
I think that Lesser is done. Oh no. Oh wait. You found a bug? No, never.
Okay, so
Yes,
at lesser.
let's wait. She can join as well. If she just put in the same server code, green flag, which actually is like a barrier, but like
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's a weapon. It's a weapon that you can pick
power
up
up.
in the game.
I see.
Yeah.
So at lesser
Yeah.
I can just add her to Skype as well if you want to. Maybe that's more interesting.
I think that might be easiest if we can talk to each other.
Okay, I'll just gonna drag her into. So.
Yeah.
Perfect. 4 players. Very good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's hope that
I mean,
my machine will probably only be slower now.
to be honest, I mean, it's definitely one of those games that is even better if you if you are like
Hi there.
hello, if you are like
Hi.
if like playing it on a couch together, like in front of a big screen.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. You can do both actually in this game.
Yeah,
So
I-
I mean, you can play 4-player on one couch, and then you have a classic split screen. You can
Yeah.
play online as we do. I mean,
Oh, we already.
we
Okay.
decided to put in the online very last minute because, like, for example, right now we wouldn't be able to play if there
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
be
course.
an
I
online
mean,
mode as
online
well.
it's great as
It's way easy.
especially in times with Steam and all those platforms. It's great to have online.
Okay. I'm gonna start
mode.
right now. Gonna select the Pine Palace, so get ready.
All
Here we
right,
go.
let's do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, but have you guys found the like secondary weapons?
How do I use those? Ah,
Get,
LT, I
with
see.
the left, yeah,
Left
with the
trigger. Okay.
Exactly.
no,
And
I have not found one. I've totally not found one. Hello.
You
God damn
totally
it.
haven't found me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh shit.
Ah, damn it.
You could have gotten us all
Whoa,
in
whoa,
one,
whoa.
in
Yeah.
one big jump there.
Yeah, I blame the lag.
Of
The
course.
lag is horrible. Ah, I'm streaming. Guys. Should give me like
Aren't you the host? Should you not be lagging at all?
I think the problem is that he's streaming.
yeah.
and that
Maybe
takes a
somebody
lot
else
of
should
CPU.
host the game.
No, the hosting doesn't take any more CPU than just
Okay.
playing the game.
I see. Warning. Okay.
Basically, we just named it host, but basically you just open a room and it's all on
Yeah.
the server. So,
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
so hosting and joining is basically the same for your computer.
It's kind of bad that people just see me playing it and I pretty much suck. So, it's actually a lot of fun if
I can
you know
I
what
can
you're
start
doing
streaming.
and
That helps.
have
Ah,
good.
Oh, I even hit something.
What was that? I don't know.
It was the super laser thingy.
I see.
By the way, did we already explain about the whole like do a barrel roll thing? And
That
Yeah,
icon
we have all of that. I
controls
mean, I think if you make a game that is based on Starfox, you have to have a barrel roll in there. We also have looping in here. If you press Y or if you press both bumpers at the same time, then you can do looping and press it again to abort the looping. So you can basically just do a half loop and yeah.
yeah,
I'm
Can't
looking
you
at
get the-
on Twitch here. It's a little choppy. It's true.
Yeah.
But
It's like sometimes it's fluid, but sometimes really choppy. It's not. It's just that it's sloppy on my machine. I think it can't handle all the load. Unfortunately.
it's too bad. Too bad.
I mean,
Yeah,
even
but
also CrossCode is running slow sometimes, so it's really just that my machine is not really Oh, that's great.
I mean, streaming takes really takes a toll. Yeah, even my
sure.
desktop PC is sometimes crawling down when I stream. So
I should get some
but-
desktop machine that is better for this. Whoa, okay.
nice. Who's green?
I guess
I'm
that...
green.
Oh, you're green.
4
I'm-
kills. Well done. I
Whoa.
wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention.
They got
I've-
squeezed.
I've-
0
I've-
kills! God damn it!
Found
Oh
some good,
gosh.
some-
It's all
some
the
good
lag,
weapons.
guys.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm
It's all the
streaming.
lag, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Understandable.
Is
Yeah.
there
Oh,
a difference between the
it's-
characters, or is it just visual?
At the moment, it's just visual. We want to try it later on, but at the moment, it's just visual.
I think
So the
yeah,
goal
I think
is for
Another round?
for early access is basically
I'll just start.
yeah, just do another map maybe.
Yeah, like
Squashing
which
the
one?
box.
Green Desert looks nice.
Yeah, Green Desert has sandworms. If
Oh,
you want
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
Okay,
those-
that
Really?
sounds. I mean, I'm gonna
Really?
die
Look out for-
anyway.
Look
so
out for sandworms.
Whoa!
I'm gonna die one way or the other. So
Yeah.
Sandworms it is.
I think they don't kill you, right? The sandworms.
It depends. If you they do a little bit of damage if you get
Okay.
hit from the front. So if they eat you, then they do a bit of damage. But otherwise, no.
I mean, I kind of remember the RPC version in which you basically got killed all the time by flying
Yeah.
into walls, but
Yeah, we
changed
removed that. Yeah, I mean, because we changed that because it was just frustrating and it didn't
Yeah, of
it didn't serve any purpose, right? It was just frustrating. So now you can only get killed by other players, which is how it should be in a deathmatch game. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we have tons of stuff planned. So basically, our idea for early access is that the game that we have right now, that is how it looks and how it feels. That's how it should be in the future as well.
Oh, I killed
So we
somebody.
want to-
Somebody was flying my flag, I guess. That's awesome.
I have no
Well
idea
done.
how that
Yeah, and we basically want to add more weapons in here, more maps, more stuff you can do. So for example, we want to have map events. For example, we have an ice map so that there is a snowstorm every 2 minutes or something, and you have to hide in a building and stuff like that. So basically, just to make people think outside the box a little bit and play in a different style every once in a while. So and also that so that every planet feels different. So that will be cool. I'm really looking
By the way,
forward to
do you
that.
get
feature.
any link or anything like that that we can post in the chat so people know what this is about? Do you
Oh,
got
yeah.
You got a page on Steam already or some web page?
Yes, we do. So the webpage is skyarenagame.com. Let me just post that in here. I posted
That
it in the
works.
chat.
I'm not sure if you can post things, but I think you can.
Oh,
otherwise,
okay, I can't.
You can try.
I think everyone can. I mean, the spam bots
Right. So
were able
everybody
to
can.
post the links, so
Everybody can, most likely.
Yeah, and somebody posted the Steam store link as well. Thank you.
What?
Um,
Oh, that was something.
exactly. Yeah, so I mean, it's not even 24 hours till it goes live, so that's exciting. I'm still on the. I have playing the game here, but I have Unity open and I'm still working on it to get some stuff done for tomorrow, as always.
basically last minute bug fixing.
Yeah.
That's something we would never do, right, Felix?
Right.
Yeah. No,
No,
don't
Okay,
actually-
live or early access live?
Early access.
Okay.
Early access. I mean, we've been working on this game for 2.5
Guys,
years now, so
I want
it
this
feels
round
very
without the lag. I'm awesome.
Wow.
That happened.
Yes. I don't know what happened. It was all the flag, I guess. So yeah, let me just type the
Oh,
link. Oh yeah, you already
explain
did.
the
So yes, check out that game.
Nice.
It's really cool.
we-
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, definitely. I mean,
Thank you. I'm glad you
and
like it.
I mean, it's a great party game. Like you can pick it up and play, but it also has a lot of complexity and advanced control mechanisms, if you can
Okay.
call
I
it
think,
that.
yeah. We hope so. I mean, Simon and I, we play this game for 2.5 years now, and we still find out like new stuff and new techniques to outsmart each other and stuff like that. So I think so. I mean, obviously I made the game, so I'm a little bit biased. So I like it, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, and that's what early access for us is going to be about. Like just putting more stuff in there as well, like more content. We want to have more maps. We want to have more weapons and thinking about maybe different game modes or like dynamic maps that you can just shoot mountains and then fly through them and stuff like that, or like have different.
Okay, gonna start another map, Frozen Colony.
You can already like destroy trees, right, on some maps.
Yeah, on Pine Palace you can destroy trees, but they don't change the collision. They don't just look destroyed.
Okay.
For example, on this map, there's a small base in the center, and on one side the door is closed, and we want it to be so you're able to shoot the door open, stuff like that. So just show that the map is a little bit more interactive, and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. That's all the goals that we have. I mean, on the website actually we put up a roadmap of ideas and features that we want to implement. Not necessarily that we are going to implement all of them because we're just two people, but just like ideas and
problem.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be patient, but I mean, we want to talk to the community and see what kinds of features they would like. And stuff like that. So that's what the early access is about, basically.
Damn it.
Yes, ganking. Who's? Yes, mine. So I have to regain my drone here now. Talking all the time and forget to play at the same time.
There's blah blah more pew pew.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
What am I doing?
That's like just in general like a good life advice, I think. just more pew pew.
More pew pew. Always more
Yeah,
pew pew.
exactly.
Where am I? What?
Exactly.
Ow, ow, ow! Someone's shooting at me! Help! Help!
Yes.
Stop shooting at me!
I'm blah blahing and shooting at you at the same time. Isn't that impressive?
How dare you! How dare
It's
you!
like real and psychological warfare.
Yes, exactly.
What? There was a flag. God damn it.
Double kill.
Oh god damn it, Hannah.
Nice.
I want like Unreal Tournament announcements, double kill.
Yes. We want that as well.
We need that.
And I also would like to have like taunts in there, so you can just open the taunt menu and then the characters, you can just basically send quick chat messages like in Hearthstone, for example.
Huh?
Yeah.
Voice is perfect, but I didn't volunteer. Just saying.
What? Sorry, you didn't come through there.
I said I'm gonna volunteer as voice actress if you need me.
Ah, nice. Thank you.
This sounds terrible, but you know.
I mean,
Oh,
terrible towns. I mean, they would get the job done because yes. Okay.
yeah. Well,
Just missile or did I brush it off on you?
no,
I think
I don't know. Maybe multiple people shot missiles. I don't know.
Okay.
Whoa.
What happened?
Yes,
I got
that
first
is
place.
exactly what should happen.
And I sucked again. So whatever.
What happened?
Back to normal.
The game over
Exactly.
screen and the 10 seconds left message should pop up at the same time. That doesn't seem right.
What?
Stop
Well.
complaining. It's totally what
I'm not
happened.
There's a
complaining,
question,
I'm
like,
just...
Dr. Uhrenstein asked if the game is going to support other controllers than Xbox. It already does. I mean, you can use a PlayStation controller, you can basically use any type of gamepad. I mean, I wouldn't say any. I haven't tested all there are on the planet. But, I mean, we're using a plugin for that, so
But
most
those
of gamepads, the standard gamepad should all be supported.
But
Well,
those who
this-
know Unity, you probably know that Unity splash screen, this game has that.
Does it?
It did for me.
What's
Okay.
the Unity
I can
platform?
check that out.
I could have changed the controls if I wanted to, but I decided to.
Oh, that's splash screen. Yeah, that's true. No, but that's going to be gone by tomorrow. It's basically just because in this version that is on Steam right now, I didn't have the options menu in there yet, so we needed a way to be able to change resolution. But for tomorrow,
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it would suck to not be able to change resolution.
Exactly. Exactly.
Have that in-game now, then of course, yeah, that works. Anyway, I never
Yeah,
played
because-
special weapon.
What?
On this map,
Yeah,
on this
nice.
map, you should find them pretty easily there because there are more of them. But yeah,
that
we
was
want to.
not a special weapon. It was a line mine. Ah!
Yeah. I like the mines.
Well done. Let's see. Oh yes, please,
War
please.
machine.
What the?
Oh,
There
there's
you
the
go.
sun.
That was a special weapon.
And I missed it.
Okay, let's see if I can finally. I mean, it kind of seems to me like the Mega
Oh, nice.
Blast is basically like the an expert's weapon because it's pretty hard to hit, but
Yeah, but
like,
if you hit, it hits really hard. I just noticed that there's a dragon head here. I haven't noticed that before. I think Simon must have put that in sometime. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
Also, when there's new things in your own game.
oh, that is the best. That's the best part
That's the
about
best.
working with other people. Like you just wake up
Yeah.
and then there's a new commit and you can see new stuff. That's pretty cool.
no, no,
That's cool, right?
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's basically what we have right now, and it's going to get better. But I mean, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
I like
I
it,
mean,
like-
it's going to be available tomorrow, like 9 a.m. PST, so it's like 6 p.m. in Europe, I guess, or our time. So tomorrow evening for our time, or morning in America.
Stop that!
Green has the double laser. We really have to kill Green quickly.
oh.
Also, Green has 5 kills. What's going on here?
God damn it.
Okay.
What
Get
happened?
me.
No, don't do that. Don't do
Try
that.
to get some kills in, maybe.
Ah, God damn it.
Whoa.
Get 1 more kill. 2. Green has too many. Green has too many.
Green is
Hello,
too.
stop being so
Too powerful.
Ah!
I'm
Green
a
snuck
tree,
away
but-
from us while we were talking about and were distracted.
This character is very much inspired by Groot, isn't it? Isn't he? This Groot.
What?
Or what is?
Might be.
I mean, his name, the name is Grooty. So.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty
Oh.
obvious.
I'm getting the feeling that the blue one is kinda maybe inspired by Star Wolf. Just a little bit.
It's supposed
might
to be a bunny.
It's funny.
Oh,
but-
okay.
It's a wolf bunny.
It
Really?
it might be like a child between like Peppy
Between Peppy and
and Star Wolf.
Wow!
Weird furry fan fiction.
Cool, we played through all the
Oh,
maps.
yeah.
Gonna take
Oh.
at least the Green Desert again. So
Oh yeah, it's like relaxing and good to talk about. Over. Yay. Okay, I wanted to say
You
something,
can also put
but I
some
can't
custom
got-
rules. I can show you that later when you finish this video. So right now, I mean, the custom rules right now are pretty spare, but you can basically choose which weapons there are, if you're able to shoot lasers at all, how much health you have, and stuff like that. So you can just put in your own house rules and make up stuff that is just silly.
That's great.
And bad. Yeah.
pretty cool.
And
damn it.
it's a start right now, but it's only going to get more like more stuff that you can put in there, so you can just make up your own rules and stuff.
Okay, I mean that's always great for a game like this, that you can like
Yeah, I think you can put in some party rules, right? So for example, everybody has just 1 health, and there's only the Mega Blaster and no other
But
weapon
I-
breaks.
Yeah.
That's
But like,
pretty.
but like the most important rule, how was it? Fox only, no items, final destination. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And yeah, you can disable items and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Or-
What is the pink character? Is that an android? Inoid? whatever?
That's Nasari.
Wait,
Or is it an Asari?
Mega blast.
double kill. Very well done. Nice. Okay, sent one. It's a squid. I mean, that's why she also has a little ship that she can fly underwater with, but we don't have water, so it's good.
So she's basically an alternative evolution of the Squid Kids.
Oh god.
Oh, wait.
It's a Mega Blast.
No, we need a squid. No.
Yes.
Say what?
Oh man. Okay, I should. Nope. Kind of almost dead here.
Well, the problem is the planets are too small. I mean, those are planets that are made for 4 players, so that you see each other a lot. Later on, we are planning to add more. Even online, we can only play 4 players right now, but we are planning on allowing more players to play, so like up to 8 players. And then we obviously need bigger maps for that as well. So bigger maps are definitely coming. Yeah.
This would be so amazing with like teams and 16 players or something.
Whoa. Oh!
With
God
teams,
damn it!
definitely. Yeah. We can.
Ah,
I think disabled it for now
again.
because teams are not quite
Henna's
working.
doing too
in
good.
But offline we already have teams working, and we're just
Okay.
working on it. They work online as well.
I mean, if I'm like thinking about game modes, I mean, the game is kind of. I often call it like a mixture between like Light Wars and typical arena shooters like Quake or something. So I mean,
Yeah.
it would make sense if you would have like game modes like I don't know, Capture
I
the Flag
choose
or something.
random.
Assault.
Assault, yeah, but I mean,
Assault
Capture the
is
Flag
hard
is always
to
the
do.
first that comes to mind to me.
It's true, yeah. I mean, we thought before we thought about Capture the Flag, but like I think a year ago or half a year ago, you could only fly. You couldn't. Right now, you can in this game you can just stand still and hover, but you couldn't do that all the time. So that's why we dismissed Capture the Flag, because it would be hard to defend your flag because you have to fly in circles all the time. But since we now hover as well, that is not the case anymore. So definitely, Capture the Flag might be a fun one to get into. Yeah, capture and hold stuff, or just stuff like there's a base and you have to take it over and defend it and stuff like that. I think there can be a lot of fun game modes. Maybe some kind of racing game mode could be fun as well.
Like flying through rings that are like placed at some
Flying through rings, that seems like...
Superman
can-
64 mode. Or what.
Yes!
I
I
mean,
mean,
the
of
good
course
thing about that is it could not be as bad as that, I guess.
no,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the flying already works much better in that game.
Glad to say. Yeah, I mean, and maybe like you have a Death Star trench run or stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Go into the core of the Death Star and stuff like that.
So what exactly happens right now when you fly into a wall? It seems to just...
Yeah.
Try it.
Okay, I was just gonna try.
Keep
Oh, okay, so you actually bounce back.
Yeah.
So you don't die immediately. I think that was what happened in one of the old versions, right?
Yeah.
But there was no point to it. It was just frustrating.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
I like
sake,
the way it
should-
is right now. Very
I mean,
Okay.
you do lose something. So in the bottom left corner, you see this counter, 1 out of 10 or 0 out of 10, or however much you have. Those are energy pickups, and those are the small yellow things that you can pick up. And the more you have, the faster you go. But and-
It's like coins in Mario Kart.
yeah, exactly. And if you crash into a wall, you lose some, and if you die, you lose some as well.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? Oh, oops.
So you just get faster. You don't make more damage.
You just get faster, yeah. It's just a little bit, a tiny amount, but I mean, it could make a difference if you try to get away from someone.
And
Run after
again,
someone.
this is not gonna...
Because
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's,
Booyah!
Star Bunny.
Woo! A lesser one. Very nice.
wow, you really
Oh.
did
Yep.
well in
I
this round
pushed
here.
Hannah off the throne. Yes.
That's some nice damage you did there. Okay.
Should we do the custom game?
Yeah.
Okay,
of
how does
course.
this work?
Okay, just go back and then press B.
B,
Just
okay.
yeah, I'm ready, and then the top right corner you see the
The
rules.
rules. Okay, so
Right.
what do you suggest?
Just reduce the maximum health to like 10%.
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, I did that.
Oh dear.
Disable all the primaries, so there's no laser at all.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and then
What is pickup
and
respawn
disable-
time?
How fast the pickups respawn. So put
Very
them to
fast.
5 seconds as well.
2
Yes,
seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah. And then just do the Mega Blaster.
Just the Mega Blast.
Oh,
That's the
wow,
first one
that's-
or what?
that
Or,
sounds
or
really-
Mines. Mines is pretty fun as well, but yeah,
I'll
just
do
the
the Mega
Mega
Blast.
Blaster is on the far left.
Okay, the
The
far
left
left.
one, yeah.
Okay, did that. Apply. I'm gonna.
I don't think you did. Can you?
I don't think
Check-
you did, Felix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Back
Go
to
back
the
to
rules
the
again.
rules.
Oh, you
Oh.
did. Okay.
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
it
Word.
updated.
Okay.
You were too fast for the. For
So this is basically a typical Insta-Git mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's start.
Yes,
That's gonna be fun. I'm
but-
gonna select the Pine Palace, or which one do you suggest?
Yeah, Pine Palace is fine.
Okay.
By the way,
So-
didn't
There are the question marks are in the 2 temples. So in the blue temple there's on top of it, and the yellow temple has one inside.
I'm
Okay.
then-
just gonna wham it to you.
Okay.
Did you damage by whamming?
What
don't,
the? Oh my
Done.
gosh, I'm already dead.
is the Mega Blaster also going through walls and stuff? Or
No, it doesn't.
okay, I was just trying to snipe someone.
Oh, who's camping? Who's camping the pickup? Yeah. I
It's a
saw you.
legitimate strategy.
Whoa.
There you go. Payback time. Uh-oh.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, you missed me. I mean, you hit me for a very split second, so I was able to get away.
Oh, that's pretty lucky. Okay. What?
I want to be able. I want to be able to for the barriers. I want to be able to have custom rules where it says basically they don't disappear at all, and you always
Oh.
track. Just basically
Oh
like
gosh.
on Snake or for something like
Yeah,
that.
Snake.
That would be cool as well. So yeah, we want to have bunch
There was a game
bunch
like
more.
that once.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Yamiya had a game like that, did you know?
Yeah. It's
Basically Snake, but the tail stayed forever.
Yeah, it's Tron.
Yeah, Tron, right. I won.
That's one example, yeah.
Oh.
Well done.
You won.
Yeah, so something like that would be, I think, silly but fun.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, like cool party rules, basically.
Exactly.
Ah.
I always
Where are
forget that.
you?
Weapons. Give me some weapons.
Weapon.
Respawn time of 2 seconds is really interesting. You can just stay on one spot and always collect the weapon and shoot it. That's like...
That's true.
Yeah, but if you're always on one spot, you're very easy to hit.
That's true too, and that's just
Yeah.
what happened, actually. Thanks.
Especially
Okay.
with this weapon, I mean.
It's difficult, yeah. It's difficult to hit with this weapon. It's true.
But not if you are
Oh.
like standing. I think it's pretty.
Blue just destroyed all the trees. Someone is camping here.
Double kill, yay!
Well done, sir.
Oh, that. I mean, I just now basically imagine this weapon in like a 60-player match.
Oh god.
And you just
I just
fire.
imagine a 60-player match at all is
Oh, fuck. God damn it! I was basically
Yes.
seeing the leg.
Yeah, you were
but-
master of that mode, I see.
that's a very difficult weapon. It's true.
Uh, Fun,
Let's do
fun.
that with missiles. See what
Felix-
happens.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Macross Missile Massacre.
Massacre.
Man, you're just going to die all the time because they're heat-seeking. But yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Well,
So what should I do? Rules and only the missiles to say.
Yeah.
but you can avoid them with your standard weapon, right?
Oh, not right now. No. What you can do is like go very close to the ground and try
Yeah.
to make them run into stuff.
So basically, like the red shell in the first Mario Kart, or every Mario Kart, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I'm pretty sure I've
take
dodged
the
missiles.
green desert now
All right.
with only missiles.
Nachtglanz.
So the guys
Felix?
are asking
Yeah?
if the game is so laggy, but I
Yeah.
think no, it's just a stream.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just
a
a
stream. So don't worry about that. It's I tried it before the stream was running very well. So
and also
I
the
promise
game
the
is-
game is at 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also the game has no high performance requirements, because I'm playing it right now on a 7-year-old laptop. So
yeah, it runs on Hennes machine. That means it runs everywhere essentially.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oops.
Can you later on? Hannes? Can you press P and tell me what your frame rate is? So if you press P, then at the top left there is the performance window.
it's between 50 and 50 and 55 basically.
Wow,
What?
so almost
What?
60
Mine
frames.
is stuck at 60. Damn it! What kind of
Yeah,
shit is this? Why is this running at 120? What?
No, it's kept.
I'm
it's
kidding.
kept at
I'm
60.
kidding. My display can't go over 60.
Yeah. No,
Actually,
the
it
game.
can be 75, I think.
I think the engine by default is kept at 60. I just have to put it in
Wow,
there.
I just got eaten.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blue is just killing it right now.
And again.
Literally.
no, I'm last place. I'm.
I didn't get it.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, double kill. I take everything back.
Host 32-player match on Battlefield 2, and it was hell. Yeah.
Missiles are fun.
I remember I played a game called Tribes, and
Oh, yeah,
you
Tribes.
could have like 100 people. It was a first-person shooter with jetpacks, very fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could have 128 people in one server, just madness.
Yeah, I've heard about that game.
That is really Tribes is really fun. If you're
Yeah,
looking for a
I've,
fast, cool shooter.
isn't it the game with the 3 factions that have like different?
No,
Oh,
they
oh.
don't have different. I mean, there are factions in there, but they don't have different stats or anything. And the
Okay,
factions are really
okay.
not that. I mean, the factions are as important as red or blue in Team Fortress.
Okay, then I guess I was just confusing
think
it with
of another-
something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the game again? It was a different game, but it was. Okay. Come on, guys, don't mind.
Oh,
Whoa, and less again. Not
well
bad.
done. 8 kills. Nice. Nicely done.
But I got 5 kills too, so that's okay. Why I did
Well, you
less
get a lot
damage,
of
I
kills
know.
with that weapon configuration.
That's fun, yeah.
By the way, Adessa and Felix, did you already notice how to use the spinning and the turning?
Yep.
You can basically
Unchanged
turn.
from Lilith was.
Yeah, you can basically turn faster if you
Let's see what we can do
Like-
with the rules else. Let's do mines now.
how do you call it in
Oh, God.
English?
Oh.
If you like turn around with your plane.
You
Alright.
can do 180.
Yeah.
So how can you
Yeah.
do 180s here?
Two ways. You can either start a looping and abort it halfway through.
How can you start
so
a
you
looping?
Are you what's your right thumb doing? Are you playing with the stick or with the buttons?
With the stick, I think.
With the stick. Okay, so you do looping by pressing the left and right bumper at the same time.
The left
Nope,
and...
doesn't work.
Oh,
Doesn't work for me. I have to press Y.
Okay.
Then
I
you
also
can
have to
press
press Y, yeah.
And then you can press Y again to abort the looping. If you just do half a looping, then you turn around. Or what you can also do, that's an advanced pro move right now. If you push the sticks, both sticks in opposite directions. So if you push one stick to the left and
Oh
one stick
yeah,
to
I
the
know
right.
that one. I'm actually, I think, using quite often.
Yeah, so you can drift
it
basically.
the same?
That
Yeah.
no, in a different direction. Oh, it opens a whole new possibility now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's definitely.
Do you plan to release the game on other platforms? Not on Android at the moment. I have
we
to
got
say,
mines,
maybe
right.
later. But what we have planned right now is, I mean, we go Steam Early Access for a while, and then we want to go to consoles as well, so Xbox and PlayStation and Wii, and yeah, we'll see. And Felix, the guys are asking, what gamepad are you using?
I'm using the 360 controller.
Yeah, so Xbox
Same
360.
here. Yeah,
That
Xbox
works
360.
pretty well.
Yep. God damn it! Stupid mines.
I think it would be way more
Oh.
fun. That's the same thing that I talked before about the Tron walls. Is it would be fun if you could say, because the mines explode automatically after 30 seconds. But if you could remove that so that the mines just stay, that would be fun as well.
Yeah, there's just gonna be more and more mines. So.
Exactly. So you're bound to run.
And like people placing mines right next to the upgrades. Yeah.
I guess so. Dropping mines inside the question mark box is probably
Yeah.
a good strategy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's basically my old Mario Kart strategy.
Yeah.
Camper.
But how the heck did I just get a double and triple kill? I'm not.
We all tried to get the same power.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And you had a mine there.
Who would do that?
I don't know. What kind of monster? I just spam mines near the question mark box now, but you're all under the question mark box.
Yeah, I guess when everyone is trying to do that, then nothing gets done basically.
Yes.
And Hannah again.
That's so
Nice.
silly.
With the
kills.
huge-
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
No idea how
I
so many.
actually haven't played that one before. That's a fun
Yep.
mode as well.
Okay.
Let's
So-
see. A team would be cool, like where you need to team up to defeat huge enemy forests. Yes. I also would like to have like co-op game modes as well, so you don't always play against each other. But
So team is
with
not
each
possible right now, right? It's just everybody.
No.
Battle Royale.
No.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
should
What
we
you-
maybe do one more game? And then...
Yes, do one regular one.
Let's do the last weapon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you still want to have
Oh.
only flag?
Last, we can do that as well.
But let's just say
Okay.
flag, but you can still shoot.
Alright, go for it. But then you should put the health back up, because if you can shoot with low health,
And
the
health,
would
yeah.
just
Okay. I really like the flag, but it's just... I mean, they
I like
don't
that
stay
you're
for
calling
long,
it
right?
a flag.
Like, what's the secondary attack? What are the two shoots here, actually? Is that the charging?
It's
No,
just another way.
that's double facing.
Okay, I'll just enable both again. So you can only flags, they respawn very quickly, and the shoots.
How
And
do you
I
get
just
the
choose
twin
random
laser
this
up
time.
there?
Alright. Yeah, there are four. Yeah, you saw it in the player select, right? There are 4 characters you can select from right now. We have 8 characters planned, at the moment at least, and then we see where it goes. I mean, the characters are really just cosmetics at the moment, but later on, we maybe think about doing different stats for the characters as well. But the problem is then it gets a huge balancing task, right? In deathmatch, yeah, it has to be balanced. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it would be a good idea to to make the differences optional, at least. Like,
Yeah,
so you can deactivate them, so people can still choose by cosmetics if they want to.
yeah, or they can basically choose what class they are, like light or heavy, and then
Yeah.
they have different ones. But everybody can choose it freely. I mean, it would be cool if you have like capture the flag, like 4 versus 4, and then you have different roles. Maybe a heavy character is more a defender because he's harder to get killed, but he's also slow, stuff like that. That would be cool.
Damn you, Hannah.
I want the character expired by Bernd Sword. Oh dear lord. We actually have the other characters. We have 3 out of 4 done already for the new ones, like the concept stuff, not the ships for them, and they're really cool. So we have a pink a pink dolphin, and he looks like a sailor, but you're not quite sure if he's gay or if he's just like very fabulous. He looks amazing. And then we have this big polar bear that's just very grumpy, and the facial expression of that is just hilarious. So new characters, and then a wasp and a bat coming up as well. So new characters coming with
The bats. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I think I... Oh, god damn it. Those walls.
Where's the Fox McCloud? Yeah, good question. I mean, maybe we can put a cheat code in there, but we obviously don't want to run into problems with Nintendo, especially since we also want to develop this game for the Wii U. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe it can be a Wii U exclusive character.
Maybe. I should just call Shigeru Miyamoto and ask him, right?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we're all the game designers. We all have each other's phone numbers.
Yes, I mean, I've just asked Gabe Newell
I
yesterday.
actually won!
Atlanta won! Oh my
how
gosh!
F3 is going.
Ammo is tricky.
I had no idea I won.
You just we're just talking all the
Let me try
time,
that
and you're
again.
just concentrating on murdering us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. I had no
Okay.
idea I was winning.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, I
so
guess with
should we do one more game? I know.
like a normal game or what?
Okay.
Like,
Maybe one final game which is just normal. Let's see.
and
Alright.
this decides once and for all
Press-
who is the best Sky
Yeah.
Arena
Press
guy.
reset in the top center. Just press
that's
reset and
Very
everything.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Apply. Choose my
Alright.
character.
Exactly. No excuses now.
No excuses. No talk.
Random
No excuse.
then I guess, right?
File
Do you
destination.
actually do you have the music on stream, or did you mute it completely?
There's music, but it's maybe not loud enough.
Alright.
It's
I can
amazing,
maybe
so-
let me just
Oh,
Ah! What are you doing?
I made the music a bit louder.
I think it's great that all the players also automatically go into the pause menu and the host.
I mean,
is
that's
but-
the reason why we have 2 pause menus, right? If you press start, then the game doesn't pause immediately. Yeah, but if you then consciously press on the pause button, then the game will pause.
I see.
Otherwise, yeah.
I'm dead. What?
What happened?
Oh, I just inverted my controls. How nice.
Oh, you can press the just press the back button and then they're inverted back.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I just pressed some buttons because
You
kind
should have to have a pop up there. That
Oh,
you
I
know
just
what-
realized there's a nice effect when you fly close to the ground. That's cool. Oh,
what do you
sandworm.
Yeah, sandworm. Those are the worst.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Good thing I had shields.
For fuck's sake!
That's how space fights talk when they are in space
exactly.
fights. I mean, we are not in space really, but still.
Huh? What do you mean?
We're not?
We are.
Don't you see all those space trees and the space ruins and?
I mean, you can fly way up and then you go into space.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
Really? Oh, nice!
Yeah. I mean, you fall down again, but
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
There was a warning on the bottom of the screen when I went too high,
yes.
but that was hidden by my health bar.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
yes.
Might
already-
wanna adjust that.
I already fixed that. As I said, the live version on Steam. I mean, the developer version on Steam is way ahead of the version that you guys are playing. I have to set it to live. But I mean, it's not even released, so that's why I didn't update the version. I forgot to do that before we started playing it. So yeah, play with the slightly worse version than I am right now.
Why are you all focusing on me? God damn it!
I'm
leave
not.
Me alone. Yes, you are.
I can't focus on anything with that frame rate.
You
God damn
have,
it.
you have very low health, and I want to have to kill.
What? So I guess Hannah wants this.
Champion. I'm the
It's
champion.
the champion, yeah, I guess.
Well done.
What?
Well done.
Oh, well, that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Very
it's
good
basically
game.
Glad you like it.
one of my.
Now I just want to play the same with a good frame rate. So
Yeah.
for me at least. but
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
So you
We
can
should
redeem
definitely-
stuff.
Felix, once we do a cross week again, we should definitely do this in couch
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
But-
should.
Can't say without me.
Leave game.
Or we do
I
it.
mean-
or,
Later on, we also want to have a couch versus couch multiplayer, so you could play
Oh.
4-player split screen and go
Oh.
online
That
against
sounds
another
cool.
4-player split screen
oh,
couch.
that's amazing.
Yeah, we're preparing that right now. It's not quite done yet, but basically when we it's the same process like opening the game up for 8 players to play, and then we could do that, and that will be tons of fun.
I mean, I'm just
Are
imagining
there-
like an indie arena, like a Sky Arena
Yeah,
tournament or something.
yeah,
Are
definitely,
there
definitely.
AI in this game? Or am I alone on this map now?
No,
I think you're
Go
alone
to
right
web
now.
page a bit.
Oh.
Oh,
because that was last.
yes.
but
So that was
left.
Skyrim,
we kind of have the game now, so we can play it whenever we want.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
That's, yeah, go ahead.
It's great.
I mean, yeah. So that's exactly that's the game. It will be available tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6 p.m.
So we can just
Central
post
European.
the
How do I
link
get
again?
out? Ah! How do I get out? Ah!
Oh, you have that version. Yeah. Press,
You have that version.
kill it. Kill it in Windows. Kill it with fire.
Kill Windows.
So
Did you already like give out keys or
that is
to
CrossCode, right?
like let's players or
Sky
something?
Arena.
Or
Yes, we gave out send out keys, and we'll see. I mean, we're not planning that huge day one push. Basically, we're just spreading out, talking to people. But yeah, a bunch of people already
Okay.
have it. And actually, last
Great.
week on the, do you guys know the Co-optional podcast?
oh yeah, of course, with
That's
Dodger
Total
and
Biscuit and Jesse
Dodger
Fox and Dodger and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they,
And
they
they-
talked about it last week, yeah.
Oh.
They talked about it. I know
Really? That's
that
cool.
was amazing. Yeah, and we actually
Whoa.
we saw that even though the game's not ready, I think on that day we got like 200 more wishlist items.
Whoa, that's
yeah, they are
amazing.
kind of big.
Great.
A little bit big, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was at CoxCon before, the conference that Jesse Cox is hosting, and I showed the game there. So he remembered it and pushed, talked about it on the stream, which was amazing.
That's great. That's great. I mean, that's one of the big advantages if you have like such a great multiplayer game, because
know?
those can be really popular with let's players and those.
Mhm.
As,
I mean,
especially
hopefully they're popular with regular players.
Yeah, of
right?
course. But
I mean, that's the actual goal of games, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
of course,
it's kind of ironic because Let's Plays get so important, people start creating games which are actually
Yeah.
designed
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Let's Players,
what-
but are actually not all that much fun if you play by yourself, so
yeah,
it's...
I think those games are called PewDieBate.
yeah,
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 yeah.
exactly.
like those
Yeah.
screamy games that make you scream, but aren't really all that fun or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, will you make a Leah character?
Yeah, yeah.
Assuming, of course, that the guys allow it. I mean, it's not my decision, but
Well, we have to think about this, I think.
Like have a pixelated ship as well.
Yes, right, the pixel art chip. Oh,
Or
well.
rather, she rides like, what can she ride? Like a giant flying crab or something.
Yeah, and she must, of course, shoot balls, no lasers. Just
Yeah.
laser balls. So,
I read that one review about CrossCode where he was only talking about how you guys always refer to it as balls.
yeah.
He was just cracking
kind
up.
of-
Yeah,
Okay.
that
I don't. I
Running
don't.
it's entirely just coincidence. That's called
It's,
balls.
it's kind of
say we are-
running gag at some point. So
Yeah.
Holy
But-
shit, have we really been playing almost an hour?
Yeah, about that.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That game
so-
is good.
Isn't it great how fast the time flies when you have fun, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking awesome.
no, it's not.
No,
It would be great if it were faster when it's boring. But so that's how time is.
Yep.
So that's Sky Arena at the moment, and
Right.
from here it hopefully only gets better.
Yeah, looks very good. I'm looking forward to the release tomorrow. So,
Definitely.
definitely check out this game. It's very cool. So, it was very nice having you here, I think.
Yeah,
Tweet
thanks for
about
having
it.
me, guys. That was
Um,
awesome.
I guess the stream is, I think, about to end. Or is there anything else we can do right now? I could start some doodling, but it's plus another hour, I guess. So I'm not sure. We
I
want
want
to
to
do this now.
sleep.
Yeah, especially like poor Henne wants to sleep because he didn't have much.
But then
sleep
again, I have
recently.
so much adrenaline now from the game that I guess I
You should could probably
stay up for
stay away
another-
for another few hours, no problem. Yeah, anyway. So it was really cool having you with us, and I wish you good luck with the release. I'm sure this game will be a success. I mean, it's a lot of
You
fun.
never
so-
know, right?
Yeah,
You-
in the end,
Love
yeah.
it.
Unfortunately, you never
I
know.
tried
I know.
I try
so-
to keep expectations low because I mean we don't really depend on it doing well. I mean both of all of us in the team we have other jobs and stuff like that. I mean
Yeah.
so we
Can I
don't
just
depend
say-
on it doing well. So, but I mean hopefully people like it and will play it.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean that would be awesome.
One
kind
thing
of-
you definitely did right is to have it play online multiplayer. If
Yeah,
you didn't have that, many people wouldn't buy it, I guess.
it
because-
would be, yeah.
because-
It was actually a last minute decision to do that as well. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
we first
Yeah.
said, okay, let's go to early access, start with local multiplayer, and go from there. But then people, I mean, it's true. I mean, it's just so way harder to get people to you on your couch, and also for
A much
YouTubers
bigger
or
problem,
streamers.
how many people actually have 2 gamepads for the PC?
It's true. It's true.
That
Yeah.
start there. And I don't see playing this on keyboard. I just don't.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have keyboard controls in there, and actually, I can play. I would say 90%
I'm not saying
as
it's
well.
impossible, but you know.
Yeah,
Not as-
it's definitely meant for a controller. No doubt about that. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, you don't want to release a game on Steam and then you hire a controller. You can do that on a console, but you can't do that on Steam. So that's why there's keyboard controls in there as well.
Mm.
Yeah, you definitely need a fallback option.
All
All right.
And how many people have real life friends? That's another good question.
Yes.
She had a different question earlier. I don't know if you saw it. I want a character inspired by Bernd das Brot.
Fairness board, yes.
That's
What?
basic.
Do it! Do
Well,
it!
As I, s-
Give us
well,
a weird
as I think,
character.
I think I want to have like tons of bonus characters in there as well. So our main roster will be 8, like just like you saw that now. But yeah, I want to have like bonus characters in there.
and
They're
then
just
you become very successful, and then you say, yes, I want to make more money and release like for $5
Oh,
another character.
$5 per character
nah,
DLC.
Oh
Don't.
gosh.
Please don't.
no.
Oh.
I promise this everybody here right now that we will not release character DLC.
Okay, but you know this is recorded, right? This goes on YouTube, and
This is
Yes,
on
that's
YouTube.
fine. I'm fine saying that. We will have we'll have a slightly more expensive version where you get the soundtrack as well.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
Yeah, that's
of
okay.
course.
the
It really
soundtrack
makes
right
sense.
now is we have 4 tracks for, so each planet has 1 track, but we eventually we want to have it that each planet has like 2 or 3 tracks,
Mhm.
so that and we're planning a 5th planet as well, so that will be 5 planet with 3 tracks, so like 15 tracks in the style that you heard now. So that would be, I think, a cool soundtrack.
Hmm?
and then and then we have a 4 pack as well, so you can buy it. So the game will be
Oh yeah,
15
that's a
dollars
really good.
or
Good idea,
euros,
Hmm.
and then we'll have a
especially
four.
for multiplayer.
Yeah, you can buy 4 games
Yep.
for 40. That's actually a 25% discount if you buy 4 at
Hmm?
the same time. So it should
Cool.
be
That's a
pretty.
great idea.
We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
All right.
More than good.
Will there be like a neat discount right at the beginning for people who just buy it immediately?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a launch discount for a week or so. Did you
Okay.
guys do that?
Yeah, we
Hmm?
did that too, and
Did it help?
that was,
Who
yeah.
asked
In
me?
one way, it helped for sales.
Seriously.
On the other hand, it also helped for a lot of people complaining, like, "Why is this game so cheap? I paid like 15 euros to get like the game when it's done, and now I just pay 17 euros and I get the beta access." And it was kind of troublesome. We had this thing
Oh,
that
okay, because you had a Kickstarter before.
doing early access right after an Indiegogo campaign is not a good idea. If you do
Right,
it,
I
really think
understand.
about your price policy before that.
Hmm?
So
I
otherwise, you
understand.
run into a lot of
It's hard,
problems.
right? I mean, you want to do the best you can, but sometimes you just forget stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
people feel like left out or
Hmm?
something. It's hard. Yeah, you always have to try. But I mean, I read through your community hub and stuff like that. You guys are, I think, pretty good with talking to the community and stuff. So I think
Thanks a
that's
lot.
Try,
that's
yes.
one of the big things, right?
Yeah,
Just
like
keep
it's always good to
talk to
come.
people, and then
Yeah.
I think everything can be
So
solved.
if somebody complains, just talk to them, explain the situation. That really makes a huge difference. It's the worst thing you can do is just ignore those people. I think
Yeah,
that,
I think so too.
and well, okay, maybe even
Depends
worse
on
is
the
just to be
extent.
angry and all that.
Yeah,
That might be even worse, I guess. But
creating a shitstorm is not really a good
nope.
idea for
Well,
developers.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for Phil Fish, so.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
But he's not a game
It
developer
depends.
anymore, so it's
Yeah, it
debatable.
depends. It depends on the situation you're in at the moment.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a Phil Fish kind of guy. I really hate confrontation.
Yeah,
So
me
Yeah,
too. That's I couldn't do that, I think.
it would have surprised me if you were actually.
yeah. All right.
All right, so
I think I go on code the options menu now.
all right, yeah, good luck
Okay,
and
good idea.
yeah, good luck with the release tomorrow. And
Hmm?
Thank
thanks for having I mean thanks for being with us and
Thanks for
yeah.
having us in our channel.
thanks for no, yeah, that's what.
You
Yeah,
can
sometimes I
you can
just
come
talk
on
nonsense.
anytime you want.
I'm very bad at the first and the last words, I
Hmm?
guess. And sometime between I get warm, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm
Good luck.
Farewell, Space Cowboy.
All right. Okay.
Do we also close the stream?
I guess we can now close the stream sometime soon too.
What? You're not gonna paint anything
No,
tonight?
come on. That's like I don't want us to have this until midnight again.
Aw.
That would be a bit too long today. And also, we
Aw.
really have to push content now because we are right at the
Yes,
beginning of the
content,
next
content,
milestone, and
content.
or rather, just coding features, just coding features, and I don't know what. So, um, yeah. So now I would say like thanks to everybody watching. So there was like a kind of unusual stream because we have actually playing some other games, but it was nice for a change, I think. So we could do this more often. I don't know. So if people think we should play more games in the stream, maybe you can give us a hint. You can write it in the watcher per questions or something else.
Mhm.
Um,
I mean, of course, we could also play games on another day if
right.
we have if you want to.
I guess.
We could do streams on other. We could do separate streams for gaming. Yeah. So if people are interested, we could do that too. I get the impression though people really want to have art. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they kind
Like
of
no
like the
art
art.
today. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Um, yeah, the art is important, I guess. Yeah, come. Let's say like next stream will be art again, promised. But today, let's call it a day. I think so. Thanks everybody for watching. It was nice.
Mhm.
And have a good start in the next week. And until the next dev stream. And also, like, there will be a new update post soon because we're gonna talk about new content. I think either next week or the week after that. After that. So bye bye
And don't
everyone.
forget to look at Sky Arena.
Yes,
It's a
don't
game.
forget to look at
Yes.
Skyarena. Here's the link again.
It's awesome
It's fun.
fun, even if it doesn't look that way on stream.
Do a
And
sprite
it
animation
runs
of Leia doing the
really
whip
well.
and nine. What? I don't even know what that is. Oh
What?
gosh. Do a sprite animation of Leia doing the whip and nine.
What?
I have no idea.
I don't even.
Sounds kinky.
It sounds way too. I had an idea for a paint that I wanted to suggest today, but if you're not gonna do anyone,
Just
Okay.
remember it for the next stream.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
will be in
So
development for a bit. Yeah. Okay.
goodbye everyone. See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.